You can also get a pre-made adventurer's pack, which includes a backpack for 2 pearls, and that would also net you cutlery set, a bedroll, tinderbox, 3 torches, a coil of rope 20 yards, grapnel, a week of rations, and a water skin.
What was that one again?
Grapnel?
I'll just get a backpack.
Oh, the adventurer's pack.
Grapnel.
Grapnel.
I thought like the
Grapnel is how it's spelled.
Define grapnel.
I had to take cover to avoid all the grapnel.
Shrapnel.
When I was at the vineyard. Coming to you live from the dog park where we're smelling everyone's butts. It's the Unreliable Podcast with me, Owen Anklebiter Watry, your unreliable narrator. Joining me today are Oh no,
It's Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month from the Unreliable Podcast. Probably, it's unreliable. Joining me today are the same 4 people as last time, but I'm going to introduce them in a different order, starting with.
Oh God, Brandon. That's right.
Michaela.
Dylan.
Not Dylan. Lisa.
Very good.
The first one is correct.
The first one.
They're both right, actually.
True.
The second one was also
My name
correct.
is Lisa. Thank you.
Composed the set of Dylan and not Dylan, so. We are going to be
Through
doing
our powers combined, we're everybody.
Exactly. Kind of. Maybe not. Maybe we're none of us. Who knows? Last session 7, you all got back to... 7. Right. Mm-hmm. You all got back to Lorne after doing some traveling out in the wilderness near the High Stone area. When you were out there, you found some hunters who briefly chased upon your camp, and you were a little suspicious, chased after them, and then learned that they were displaced due to ravagers. In addition to that, Laurel failed to procure some food, but it wasn't that pressing, and they kind of needed it more anyway, so it's all chill. You traveled down to the Preach River and back to Lorne, where you followed up about Chuck and what happened to him. Chuck being the guy who previously had his adventure parting die and then went to drink with the party and then disappeared again. And it turns out Chuck got a couple other adventures together and went after the Pure Light cult. When you were trying to find after him, learning that he had taken up that quest, you asked around at the Deeply Fanged Serpent and learned that Chuck had indeed gone to the cult of the Dimming Naga, where you asked around for him but weren't able to find him, instead being turned to the prison. Linnaeus briefly tried to get to see Chuck and was met with some pretty flat dismissal from the guards. And Linnaeus was restrained, uncharacteristically so. Afterwards, the party moved back into a shopping session to make sure they were properly equipped and clothed for the evening's entertainment, which we're going to be getting into
You guys had
shortly.
to be fancy.
Kind of. Yeah. Enough.
The last thing I have written down of importance no, I'm so sorry. When you were checking back in the capital of Lorne, talking to the queen, you did go into the lower levels, the basement of the castle, where you met the dragon of the castle, a type of librarian, sort of separate hierarchy who's trying to keep track of information, where he was a prick to everyone.
Yeah.
But he also put forward that he would be willing to give money if people helped get back the book and take on the Ravagers by collecting more information that way. But he asked the party to think it over, and they all left with Linnaeus again holding back, uncharacteristically, when he noticed that some weird stone button kept being pushed in the castle area. Finally, I have in my notes is a very important thing that Lorel was the party's sugar mommy and paid for all the clothes. And I was very close to titling session 7.
I was sad you didn't.
Sugar mommy, and I
That's
didn't.
what sugar
I decided not to.
I couldn't figure out what sugar was with the initial title you put in. I was like, where did
Yeah.
sugar come in? Sugar mommy.
I thought Sugar Mommy would be a little much.
It's already rated
Just a
E
little.
for explicit.
Sure, but that's because we say
for everyone.
we've said some swears and alluded to penises. So, heaven forbid.
We've got the E, so more alluding to penises and way more swearing.
But no sugar mommy.
No more sugar mommies. That's where we draw the line.
Anyway,
I'll still let you pay for all my shit, Dylan.
that's where we left off last time, with everyone going back to the restaurant Delicate in their new fancy digs, as they were going to go meet with the Lady Serevek Laurier. And that's where we're resuming. You all have gotten up into a more central part of the high city of Lorm, capital of the Far East. The sun has set, city lamps have been lit, and you all have made your way into a quite nice part of town. A sort of hole-in-the-wall cafe is the entrance to this area, with vines growing up the sides of the building. Some exterior seating is there, but Loril is recognized by the maitre d' and brought into the restaurant, where there's actually been a different table than normal setup, one larger in the back room with a curtain set aside. As the three of you who are not accustomed to the rich life walk in, you notice people dressed in finer clothes than you've probably ever seen before. Stuff that has like filigree and level of like not fuck upness to it. None of it is torn.
Well said.
None of it is like mended. It's all just like pristine and nice. And that's a surprise. There's also like a lot of like food that looks nice, but also smells like it's been made with nice ingredients. The scent you get as you walk into this place is it makes all of your stomachs just be like, oh my God, I'm hungry. Just
Yum
between the
food.
smells of actual butter used in recipes to like higher quality like meat that's being seared. This place is cooking with very fine ingredients.
This place is cooking.
This place is cooking.
Let
It's
it
on
cook.
fire. Your lobsters being boiled. No, you all get to this back room with some curtains that are not fully partitioning, but instead it's sort of like a double wall where you walk around to the outside of the curtains to actually get to the table behind. So no one has to like push curtains aside, but they still block line of sight for most things. And when you're brought in, you see a handful of figures sitting at the table. You, of course, see the Sky Islander, Serevek Laurier, who, for the three of you who have not seen her yet, is a gorgeous woman who has accentuated that fact. But you also see a couple other people. One is a Skylander woman who is wearing a uniform and is sitting at the table. And then the other is a mainlander, also wearing the same uniform, man, who is sitting opposite of that woman. They look to have the same type of accents and markings on their uniform to signify rank or a position, which you would all see if any of you have seen Guo in his dress uniform, which you probably have on the first night that he came to dine in Delicate. They are both captains. In addition to that, you see a man wearing full bone plate, just like helmet on, giant Horok bone shoulder armor, all the way down to like he's taken off his gauntlets, which are like sitting. You're not entirely sure where they are, but just giant pieces of some former creature's bone that have been fashioned into this really heavy armor. And he is very quietly consuming food next to one of the captains. Past that, you finally see a single person that looks like they're from the Black Isles, and they are sort of far at the end of the table. There's like 10 spots total available, and they are just quietly picking at some sort of simpler pieces of food that were there. Some like the loaves of bread and such, not really engaging in conversation. As you walk in, Serevek turns and says, "Ah, Laurier! You didn't tell me you were bringing snacks to dinner," as she looks at the three of you. Well, what's their names?
Thought it was only fitting to introduce you to some of the crew who have been responsible for the support that we've been providing, both for you and the Queen.
Oh, fantastic. Hello, how do you do? Thank you for joining me for dinner. Please take a seat, help yourself. Tonight's dining, they're going to bring just a rotation of plates through, so if you see something, go for it.
I'm going to sit right next to the Black Islander.
Okay. You sit down to this kind of sinewy, but you can tell there's a little bit of muscle, just like underneath their clothes. They're not wearing similar niceties. You see some like tears and some mending that's been done to their clothes, and that might be the reason they've excluded themselves. When you sit down, they just sort of side-eye you and just give you a small curt nod and continue picking at their bread.
I'll make introductions for everybody and likewise ask Lady Serevek to introduce these other fine captains who are joining us, as well as the Black Islander.
But of course, this is Captain Melvin Nyar. They've just, and she gestures to the female Skylander, says, they've just come back from a long voyage to the Black Isles, where in addition to bringing them some of the finer supplies that they just don't have the chance to get out there, she also brought back an interesting figure or so. And Melvin Nyar just sort of nods and says, that's right. A collection of demon hunters are looking for one of their ilk, and they paid for travel, so I was more than happy to bring them back with the emptier cargo space that I had. And then Serevek says, and this is Captain Aaron Nguyen. Oh, shoot, I got the names mixed up. I'm so sorry. Aaron Nguyen is the Skylander. Melvin Nyar is the mainlander.
Okay.
So Melvin Nyar is the one who said, I just came back from a long voyage to the Black Isles and picked up some interesting people who were looking for one of their own. And
Could have kept his voice the same.
No. And then Aaron Nguyen is the one who is introduced next, and she says, yes, I just came back from the Twins. There was some bone mercenaries who wanted to come back this way, heard about some vacancies and needs of work out here. There's a real problem with the Green Blight, and I have a feeling they're trying to rouse support. And the bone-wearing person off to the side says, that's right. We need every good person we can get. They need at least one arm to wield a weapon and 2 legs to run around like they're fucking crazy. Ears are good, so they can follow orders. And, yeah, there's a lot of undead out there in the middle of this continent. We gotta kill them. Pays good.
I'm sold.
I think I have all those qualifications and then some, actually.
The Black Islander who you're sitting next to says, what, you would go to death?
Believe it or not, I've almost died already once.
They look you up and down.
Twice.
How so?
Well, I was actually fighting some plant zombies. It was pretty intense.
Blightwalkers.
Blightwalkers,
Yes.
yeah. What about you?
I am looking for one of my own.
In town here?
In this area, we knew that they went for a relative, so we are at least stopping here to secure additional passage.
Okay.
My name is Ibn Setiem Frasvaktvartet. Sorry, Svaktvart. No, I got it wrong name. Svartvakt.
We wouldn't be able to tell if you got it wrong.
That's why I was laughing. I was like,
It matters to
okay,
me.
sure.
I care.
Can you spell that for me?
I don't.
Spell.
Are you going to write it down? Do you want
Yes.
something to write on?
Yes.
That is weird cultural thing you're doing, yes?
Yes.
Writing at table?
Yes. I'm a researcher.
Okay.
I take notes.
They, like, reach out for your pen. It will be faster.
Okay.
And they start writing down their name. IBEN space SETT space I space EN space FRA space SVARTVAKT
ARTVAKT.
Yep. I've been set DM from Svartvacht.
I've been set in for Svartvacht.
Did your boss
Listen.
come up with that one?
No.
Ran across your keyboard.
Nope.
I love that.
Nope.
Svart is dark. I don't know what Vacht is, but I don't know. Like Svartalfheim is dark elf in Norse mythology. I don't know.
Svartvacht is Shadow Hunter.
Shadowhunter. Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure Vacht is Hunter. No, wait, Skog is Hunter. Oh, Guard. Vacht is Guard.
Shadow
Guard, yep.
Cool. That's cool.
And then
Sick.
Set EM is 7 and 1. The Bone Commander says, wait, actually, sorry. Serevek says, that's a Bone Commander, Brix Gorgoth. He's a real bore, but he also makes me laugh, so I like having him here. For now. You all sit down and start to eat. And
Can I sit in a chair where I can see Lady Serevek, like her face?
oh,
Or
yeah.
something?
There's an
Just
open
to-
seat right across from her.
Sweet.
Yes.
All right.
She, like, seeing you're right there, says, so you're Barrick. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What's it been like adventuring with Loril?
It's been good so far.
Mm.
I'm enjoying seeing places I never thought I'd see before.
Oh? What have you seen?
Lorm, mostly.
Lorm, mostly? You've seen most of Lorm?
No,
It's a big
that's-
city.
No, that's mostly the new things I've seen is Lorm so
Oh,
far. We haven't
okay.
been many other places.
Well, I'm sure you can fix that soon enough. Lorel, you'd be kind enough to take this fine young lady. Lady?
Yeah.
Okay, this fine young lady across all sorts of places.
Yeah, Laurel.
Lorel says something socially appropriate.
Roll
Say
etiquette.
it.
Roll etiquette and customs. If you're gonna,
Something
you're not gonna say.
socially-
It. You gotta roll it.
Lorel will say something along the lines of, we met at, one of our last stops, and Barrick and the others have been a very large help in some of the recent tasks that we've been taking on. So we'll likely continue to travel, and I'm sure there will be more of that in our near future.
Well, good. I'm glad you're being so helpful because I feel the help as well. Oh, that's right. Here you go, darling. And she passes you a pouch.
She'll nod graciously and take it.
You feel two pretty familiar gems are in that pouch. And you know she just handed you 2 diamonds. One of the other captains, the Skylander, says, "What, you doing work under the side for our fine lady here?"
You say on the side or under the side, or did he mean under the table?
Let's not worry about the prepositions. Sarah, I thought we had an agreement here. Well, it's not my fault. You weren't around. You were on your big, long voyages, and I just had to get this done. You understand. There's still plenty of work for you. All right, fine.
It was just a quick stop, I swear.
Anything interesting? Just
She's just joking with him. She's not gonna tell them about the job.
Okay. They throw a couple questions at you to like poke, but you don't give them much.
Yeah, she'll
and they move on
deflect
from
you.
that line of questioning.
It was
So-
just one time, I swear. She was so persuasive. You know.
I just ask, and they usually end up saying yes. It helps that I give them a little money.
And she's so beautiful.
The mainlander says, "So, what kind of ship are you flying? I assume you're one of you got here after us."
She'll whatever the like term for that class of skyship in this setting. She'll talk about that, and we do
Yeah.
trade and odd jobs and whatnot.
You get pulled into
around
a
the mainland.
conversation about trading and
Love
having
to talk
ships
about our ship.
and all sorts of stuff. There.
Love to talk about the ship. It's her baby.
Roll a.
It lets her leave the Sky Islands,
I feel like
get away from mom and dad.
Do you have a trade profession in your list?
I have a navigation and etiquette and customs.
I think you'd have a boom between that. Roll a persuasion type check, which
It's Will.
yeah, will.
Yeah, that's a pass.
Cool. You're
Boone helped, but still
through the end of this conversation, you're going to get a one of them is going to mention that they had to do some retrofitting recently, and you're going to get a contact for ship upgrades and such.
Hell yeah.
They're not in Lorm. They're over in the Twins, which
Okay.
is a
I
distance.
want to make our
away.
way that way at some point. The twins sound cool. Yeah, I'll talk shop with them and talk about some of our travels and
Twins
you
freaking
know
out.
thoughts on like these people really like we've got great deals
So
for this type
natural.
of stuff with these guys and trade
a
that
little
type
off.
of
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
fun to talk shop with other captains and whatnot.
Oh, definitely. You can fully.
Even though she makes Guro actually be the captain.
I can't really see it anyway. I don't know why I'm looking.
I'll zoom in more.
Thank you.
So way over there is the Twins.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, we're far away.
Lorel
And then
will
in
like
the middle is where the Green Walker and Blight are having a real problem, or are being a real problem.
So we could help out the night guy.
We could.
Yeah.
Lorel will like keep a half an ear on some of the other conversation. Mostly whoever
course.
Serevek is talking to, she'll make sure she's listening in on that conversation. But otherwise, yeah, she'll let herself talk shop with the captains a little bit. And
Okay. Iben has finished writing their name and goes back to eating their bread.
Thank you.
They were very slow with it. They did not write quickly, but you can tell that they've put a lot of intention into like getting very precise with their scribe.
Thank you.
Ing.
So can I call you Iben? Or do you want me to use your full name?
Iben is fine.
Iben? Okay.
If we were in a stressful situation, I take
Ivan is fine.
Ivan is sinewy. He's alright.
Someone's type.
Maybe not Lorel's.
Lanky, not lonky.
I like a bit of both.
Like
Saxter, how are you doing in this very social situation?
I'm sitting as close as I can to them, trying not to like lose line of sight with my teammates, but I'm not talking much.
Okay. It's a long table, rectangular, so it's not like you're ever going to get like fully obstructed from anyone.
Okay.
You're able to keep track of where everyone is for the most part.
Yeah, I'm mostly worried about like putting my foot in my mouth with especially other Sky Islanders because I'm a rebel Islander and I don't want to incriminate myself with other Sky Islanders that are like part of the houses.
To that, Aaron Nguyen, the Sky Islander captain, does one point turn to you after talking about some Skyland stuff, where she's been saying that, oh yes, when I was in the Twins, I got some news from back on the islands, and it sounds like House Pogoon has taken another Blyce mine from Nguyen. Apparently Nguyen's not able to be, they're like shirking their duty. which is a problem for... Sorry, I'm going to the Serevek voice. Excuse me. Which is a problem for me, being in Nguyen myself. There's questions about our ability to hold claim, and it makes me genuinely wonder if I should be going back home. To which Serevek says, No, you're very... you're bringing a lot of good supplies that you can send back home to your family by doing these runs. I don't think the situation's nearly as dire as everyone says. They love to talk things up. A bit later in the conversation, Nguyen also says that House Guelyima recently made a move on some of the rebel islands and claimed that a major leader had been captured by the name of Haibangi. And that's briefly brought up. And then Nguyen also briefly turns to you, who's like, are you one of her regular crew?
I'm a relatively recent acquaintance, but I guess technically I'm on the payroll now.
What's your house name? Which is like one of the most like not ready for questions Saxter could probably be asked in this.
Does every Sky Islander have a house name?
You either have a house name if your house is of note, or if you're so minimal to a house, or a servant of said house, you have a instead like suffix of house instead of having the name itself.
I actually, my parents were serfs, and they died a few years ago, and I've just kind of been living on the streets. That's why I left the Sky Islands. They were poor to begin with, and I didn't have many prospects there, so I've been plying my trade as a traveling artist, actually.
Oh, interesting. And that's led you to the employ of the nice ship owner Nayena, I see. So maybe that's a turn up for you. I hear Nayena's is making moves and going in good directions there. So this is probably
She'll make a nod towards her as she's having her conversation with the other captain.
So she'll fully interrupt that conversation. So you're going to make it official. You're going to bring this fine gentleman under your house to do that sort of thing.
That's up to the fine gentleman himself and probably the other members of my house before we make such a decision.
Oh, I see. You're not. You're here for work, as it were.
Work in, Nayana has connections with a couple of the other houses, as I'm sure you're aware. So, me being out here helps facilitate those.
Oh, of course. Well, you know what they say about money. If you only ever follow the people who pay you, you only end up where they want you to be. Food for thought.
You said your name was Nguyen?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, I was going to ask, that's the same house?
That is Svi's house,
Great.
Correct.
I didn't want to interrupt, but when you first introduced, I'm like, I think that's the same.
Right.
So I'll turn to you and be like, weren't you associated with somebody Nguyen recently?
Oh.
Yeah, our house has connections with House Nguyen, and we recently were working on, can't go into too much detail, obviously, but with Svi Nguyen himself.
Oh. What's that fat old man up to nowadays?
Like I said, can't go into too much detail,
You remember he was
of course.
not really fat or old, really. What were you looked at?
I was going to ask you. I was like, was he fat and old?
No, he was like he was.
Was the imposter version of him fat and old?
Okay. Maybe
the one that got assassinated in session 1. Okay,
but they had some of a belly and some whiter hair than Svi ended up having. Svi was kind of peppered white with black.
Okay,
or black with white. Whatever. Yeah. She hears that briefly and thinks on a little, is like, so, well, surely everyone has a prize for me being a win. I'd be more than happy to see hear if there's something the old man wants, maybe show my respect, so you can't give me any inkling as to where he might be.
Of course. But, you have to understand that part of the value House Nienna brings to the other major houses is our discretion, of course.
Yes, discretion. Valuable when it's advertised, but fastidious when it's not what you're looking for. Now, I understand completely, of course. Let's say this. If you see him again, let him know I'm centered around Lorne right now doing work for Laurier, and I'd love to get a bite, as it were.
I'll be sure to let him know.
Thank you. Barrick, have you been staring daggers at Laurier for this whole time?
No.
Or
I've thought really hard about this the whole time, leading up to this session.
That's just Michaela staring daggers at you, Owen.
No, that's just Michaela zoning out and trying to pay attention to what's happening. No, I think I'm trying to just sit and kind of play it cool and not. I don't know. I think Barrick did some self-reflection after arguing with Loril, and is trying to come at this from a different direction. She's trying to keep a little bit more of a level head about it, I think, right now, and just kind of gather information and see if there's anything that she can grab onto to kind of continue her search.
Yeah. You're mostly listening right now. There's a very uninteresting conversation for you happening about trade. And
I was like, I don't even know how Barrick would contribute
I feel like
to
you
this
just
conversation.
You don't know what any of these things are, so you might be very interested because it's all new, or
And then
it
there's
might
the
be
whole
very
second
uninteresting
conversation going on
Sure.
underneath.
Oh yeah. There's
Ready to go kill
subtext
some
that
zombies again or
Barrick
something.
doesn't know about. Linnaeus Brix, the Bone Commander, has captured you and Ivan in a conversation about war
Great.
stories. And until you do anything else, that's all it's going to be about. And then one time, as I was hunting a second Horok that had killed two
Isn't
of
that
my...
the captain?
No, there's a Bone Commander, is Brix.
Oh, you were using the captain's voice.
No, the captain's voice is over here.
Oh, okay.
Brix is more here. This one time when I would... No, that's the captain. Hey, don't worry about it. He don't call me out like that. Hey, maybe...
I'm sorry.
Hey, maybe shut up.
Dylan, his job is so hard.
I know. I'm so sorry. I didn't
I'm
mean
trying to get to
voices.
level 3 myself.
I didn't mean to.
Let me check over my notarinos. Okay.
How does Ivan look as Brix has also cornered us?
Ivan is sort of making eye contact on a very specific point in the distance, and you notice that their breaths are very equally periodic. A very measured inhale, a very measured outhale. And you notice that their eyes are just a little unfocused.
Okay.
Sleeping with their eyes open.
Good for him.
I'm zoning out.
Taking a Gandalf nap.
Yeah.
Every now and then,
Just
when,
astral project when you don't want to listen to
Brix
somebody
stops
babble at
talking, you see that Ivan just nods once in his direction, and Brix takes that as permission. He's starting to admit his nod. And then when I only had one spear left, broken in both sides, he goes on.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Help.
Do you make eye contact with me like that? Like, I
It's
will
like dinner
excuse
with my
myself
dad.
from the table and go over to
Dinner with our
Linnaeus.
parents.
Yeah, there's an empty spot over there, so you stand up and walk over and sort of sit down. Brix sees you as you sit down and says, have you ever gone after a dreaded lightning beast of the northern storm isles?
I've never heard most of those words.
No, really?
No.
Never.
No.
Well, let me tell you something. And he turns his chair sideways and locks eyes with you and just starts very quietly. So I was there sailing up to the north as one does. And I had multiple spears with me, as I normally do at the start of these stories. Then from the sea,
I like his
fearsome
self-awareness. I should carry a bunch of spears.
He's meta in a way that he hasn't recognized it yet.
If he's talking with Barrick, then I'm going to turn back to Iben.
Sure.
Is Iben still just zoning out?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Good for him.
Have you traveled with this guy?
No,
No? Okay.
I have not met them before tonight.
Me neither. So who were you looking for? Like a friend or?
Myself and the other 6 are looking for one of our old tribe who set out on their own. Have you heard the name Damien Noln?
Damien Noln.
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 And you hear a music steam in the background as someone plays a note wrong. And so that's to repair an instrument.
I haven't.
No?
What's the significance to you?
Have we?
He was
Yeah.
doing a
Yeah, have
hunt
we?
for a very specific and dangerous demon.
Oh, was that the
He left the Isles and
Okay.
we have
Yeah.
not heard from him since. It's been longer than he said it would take to come back, and so we go out in search of him, expecting the worst.
We should probably tell him.
Okay, which guy was Damien?
He was with the 2 bone recruits in episode 1.
The Black Islander who
Okay.
had the captured demon before the pirates invaded and stole
took
the
it.
demon to fund the demon blood epidemic that's plaguing Lorm.
But do I know that?
I don't know if
Because I was on the ship
Definitely
like,
not.
the whole time. I don't know.
I don't
that.
know if you know his name. You definitely know that there was the Black Islander.
Saxter knows the name. Saxter has heard the name.
Saxter knows the
But
name.
I don't know if I'm in
think-
earshot of this conversation.
It's probably the safer side of the table
I
to
think
sit
I
on.
think you are. I think you were on the other side of the skimmer and captain stuff, and so you're close enough to have overheard that.
With bricks, you don't have to talk. So
And I was down to only one spear when it broke on me.
Oh, no.
And I had to choose between the haft and the head.
Which did you choose?
And I chose neither, because I chose my fists and my muscles.
Well, why didn't you just start with that in the first place?
What?
Why didn't you just start with your fist and your muscles? Why'd you bring all the spears?
He looks genuinely dumbstruck. Well,
And if you already know that your muscles and your fists work, then what are we bothering with the spears for? If they just break every time, I mean...
Well, you see, it's important to have the spears and so many of the spears because, and he takes a drink from his goblet and, excuse me, it's so...
he likes to have options.
Okay, I mean, that's
Yes.
okay.
And it's so they don't break and my muscles don't, or they break and my muscles don't break.
Your
Okay.
muscles can break.
Not if you have spears to take the break for you.
But then if your
Decoys!
spears always break,
Have
then you
decoys.
use your muscles anyway. So then you're putting that strain on your muscles regardless.
You need more spears.
But not till the end.
You have to have enough spears that
Lula's
your
not
muscles are
taking
never
part
at
in this
risk
conversation.
until
She
the final
refuses.
glorious fight when it's just you and the beast and only your hands and your muscles to take you through to the end.
Okay.
So there I was.
So
Did I
Ivan-
mention it was raining? It was raining.
Oh, man. So now it's slippery, too. Oh, God.
Yes, and the lightning struck between the two of us, electrifying the ground. No. And he continues on this horribly exaggerated story.
You should write a book.
I'm excited to find out that it's all true,
Yes.
word for word.
Saxter, you overheard that comment about Damien Nolan.
I would lean over at that point and ask, it's like, I'm sorry, what was that name again that you just said?
Damien Nolan. Do you know?
As a matter of fact, recently we were in Pakari on a coastal trading town, and there was a Black Islander named Damien Nolan there.
He was in
Rose
Oyante
from
Dambo.
Depths. Where is this Pierre?
Pure Yumbo.
Oyumbo.
Oyumbo.
That's right.
I don't know what happened to him, but there were seafarers that assaulted the area, and he was
Right.
caught in the middle of that.
He got taken by the pirates, right? Like we saw that.
He got taken by the pirates.
Okay.
Oh, well,
You don't have to tell him that, but like
I'll-
we do know what happened.
You didn't find his body when you went back through.
Okay. Then yeah, I assume that the seafarers that assaulted the pier took him with them. I don't know if he's alive or not.
This is. Do you know anything about these seafarers?
You told us
They
they were
have any-
here, right?
Information.
The captain was an eccentric fellow. I spoke a bit.
Huge
with him.
legacy.
Huge legacy.
He's got a bit of a legacy down there.
Bricks, how's your legacy?
Excuse me?
Bricks, how's your legacy?
Oh, Bricks. I was in Ivan still. Bricks turns and says, "Well, it's fine because I have so many spears to get broken first."
It's true.
Oh God, it's the
Anyway, so I had him
a
in a
Sunder,
headlock.
a Sunder version of a Ford F-150 lifted.
Wealth of spears.
Well, what do you mean? I have so many spears.
Well, the pirates are here, right? You saw their ship?
They might be.
Well, that was a few days ago, I guess.
The pirates may be here in town, but I haven't seen them around. It was a brief glimpse, and I don't know if my account is completely reliable. It just looked like a similar ship.
It's
Where are your-
very important that we find Damien. I would ask you to give me any information that would be useful.
We kind of did. That's kind of what we know at this point.
He was traveling with a couple bone recruits as well.
Bone recruits.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a perception roll for Grix. Grix is in the story and does not stop. I took both his jaws and ripped them, but his jaws were strong, and they pulled my muscles back together. It was a fight for the ages.
Now, I did write down that he was quietly consuming food at the beginning of this. So.
Ivan was. Oh, Grix was.
Grix
yeah,
was
Grix
too,
Was,
yeah.
Grix was pretty quiet.
He was busy. He was eating.
He was waiting for somebody
He-
to trap
he-
with
he-
his stories.
Yeah. Someone to open up that door.
He was front loading his calories, and now he's in the story time.
So he's already eaten.
So-
He doesn't have to stop now.
No.
Who is Damien to you? His relative or?
Damon is one of the more proficient demon hunters that we have known. He's one of the few that we have come to accept his feats of being able to leave and take on more moderately powered demons on his own without the help of a tribe or a chant.
So is there like a particular reason you're looking for him then?
He said he would be back,
Okay.
and he did not return.
Terminator.
He was supposed to be back,
Family means nobody
2 months ago.
is left behind.
which we left. Well, he said he was going to be back a month ago, and so it's been 2 months of him not being back yet.
How long ago were we in Picari?
It would be about a week.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry, 2 weeks, because it was a week to get from Picari to the
Oh, that's
eastern
a good
area,
point.
Yeah.
and then it was like 5 or so days
We've
between
done
here
some
and
stuff.
everywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a couple weeks.
Yep.
We were in Picari about 2 weeks ago or so. So he was there as of 2 weeks ago.
Picari, Piero Yumbo. Okay.
Did your investigation lead you here? Is that why you're in Lorm?
The only thing we knew about Damien was that he was going to a Rel show.
Where's the Rel show? Oh. And
A
where's
Rel show is a series of
Picari?
islands to the east.
Is
Picari is to the way southeast. It doesn't show
Okay.
in this map. It's
okay. I know it's there. It's just in the corner. Okay.
But it's like a big island that's
yeah.
vast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is kind of like in that direction.
on the island of Arelatin. Specifically.
Okay.
It's part of a Rel show.
Yeah, it's one of the main isles. Ivan says on the island of Arelatin there is a very deep chasm in the middle where people live down in it, but they never come back up. Damien had reason to believe that a demon, through the many tunnels that live underneath Gaia, had made its way through the chasm and up onto the surface. He was tracking it there in hopes that he could capture it quickly, but it seems that did not go to plan.
On the contrary, I went exactly to plan. It's just then the pirates stole the demon. Laurel's not here. Okay. Laurel is playing social buffer for everyone else as best as she can.
It's a hard fight, but you're up for it.
She's doing her
It's
best.
good sport.
Hey, we're doing great over here. Don't worry about us.
Hey, Barrett's
So-
being a social buffer for
I can unleash the
minute.
captains on you if you want.
Would it have made sense?
Brix has
then-
Barrack by both shoulders now, and he's just like very close. Like, and I was taking it, pulling
Hey,
it
Brix.
back to what?
You don't touch a lady without asking.
He's right. Thank you.
I was intense in the story, and I apologize. Unbecoming of me as a bone commander.
You're duly forgiven.
Good.
Please
Well,
don't rip my jaw
dragging it back
apart.
to the dragging it back to the ship.
Would it have been reasonable for Damien to have gotten the demon and then gone to Bakari's like a rest before he headed back to wherever he was going?
It's on the way back to the Black Palace.
It's
Well,
in the same
really.
side of the world.
Okay.
I don't know if that's what constitutes as reasonable to you, but it's in the same place. Ish.
He had a demon,
He had a demon.
so
He had a
he at least somewhat succeeded.
Have we mentioned the demon?
No.
Okay.
haven't yet.
On that note, without knowing, Ivan says the demon he was hunting was named. Oh, hold on. I want us to actually pull up the right thing.
Hold on.
Demons and
How do you spell that? Oh, hold on.
Is
that one
O
word?
space A space.
You little shit. Oh, you.
Demons have names.
Oh, the big ones, like the famous ones.
I thought they were just
They all
like
have
mindless
names.
monsters in
There's
this
no-
setting.
Oh,
Mephistopheles.
no. They
I
are
didn't
far
know
from
demons.
mindless.
Oh, I didn't realize that they were another intelligent.
Yep. Demons, there is like a demon king, but there's also some very like famous demons in different parts of the world as well.
Oh, weird.
This demon is significant enough to like be known by a name. Anyway, Ivan says the
wrote a
demon he was
song.
after was called Mouth of the River. And if you have any misfortune to encounter something by that name, take no deal and run to the best of your ability to someone who is trained in hunting such things.
Demons also do deals in this setting.
Oh yeah, there's a specific demon that
Crossroads.
this one.
They were just monsters.
Oh no.
I turned to Saxter,
Didn't
actually, and I
realize
say, I would actually be interested in seeing if the pirates are still here. They took one of my old companions.
Your companions.
Yeah, I came with
Did I
a...
see them? I don't think I saw your companions.
You did not. You got out of there as quick as you could.
Yeah.
I arrived to Bakari with a bug weaver and some plant weavers that were traveling companions.
Okay. I'm sorry you lost them.
If you are going towards these pirates that made such an attack, I would ask that myself and the others of the seven could join you on this. We would very much like to follow the lead.
To maybe prepare you, there was a creature that Damien Nuln had imprisoned.
They like lower
Yeah.
their head a slight bit and like lock eyes with you and say,
It was terrifying, and it wasn't there when we returned to the pier.
did it have thick gray skin?
Oh, and did it have thick gray skin?
Yes.
Yes, it
Burning.
had thick gray skin.
Burning small yellow eyes filled with hatred.
Yes.
Was that what was in that crate thing?
In the tent? Yeah,
Well, I just
it.
saw them carrying something out that was like a big box.
It was in a
It was a
stone
stone cage.
Stone cage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was huge, like on a cart. It was on a cart, right?
Can stone
Yes.
keep a demon back?
It is.
It did.
Not many creatures can pull apart
As far as we know.
rock itself. Those that are adept in doing so are not demons, although demons are terrifyingly strong. It would exert itself and most likely put itself at a point of vulnerability for Damien upon its escape, and likely the reason it did not do so.
Was Damien hunting it to kill it or to keep it alive?
So you don't know Damien's intentions because you never asked him, but you do know that Damien had not killed it at that point.
I'll ask Ivan then. Do you know if he meant to kill it, or because it was it alive or was it dead?
It was alive. It awakened while I was in the tent, right before the pirates stormed the pier, and I got out of there as quickly as I could. But Damien and the creature were gone after we circled back after evacuating.
I also don't know if you've heard this, but there's been a pretty big influx of demon blood in the city recently.
I had not heard any such thing. The Seven and I had gotten here no more than a couple days ago. And so this information is all new to us. That is a horrific problem, though.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
No, not shh.
We're at the wrong table discussing this. We can talk about it with him after.
The older
Lady
stories say
Serevek is right there.
that the mouth of the river is a demon that could bleed indefinitely. And if you say that so much a demon's blood is on the rise, I think that is a strong indicator that we are in the right part of the world to find it.
Is he speaking loudly?
Ivan does not speak loudly.
Okay.
Can anyone hear him over bricks?
I was gonna say,
Nope. Well,
We've got a nice noise machine.
I'll roll.
can I? Hear
I'm
this
talking to
conversation over
Serevek and the
bricks?
captains. They're busy.
Hey, look, as far as we know,
yeah.
we
Giving
weren't
her
transporting
so-
demon's blood for Lady Serevek.
We don't know.
We don't know what it
we
was.
were just doing a job.
We didn't open it. And I definitely didn't transport anything illegal before.
Never once done that.
Never once. I'm a golden boy.
Exactly.
Lisa, roll deception.
So for
Shush, Brandon.
Dylan's edification specifically, I'm going to read you the start of the demons section.
Oh, no.
Encountering
I was dumb.
the world. Demons live in in the deep places of the world, caves and canyons and caverns, clustering into hives. The vast majority of them come to the surface on the Black Isle from the Great Scar or other smaller figures in the earth. But demons may also surface in other parts of Asunder, and some even manage to get to the Sky City, hiding there and sowing discord in the shadows. Wherever there are humans, there are demons. Because the humans are the demons' chosen prey, they congregate where humans do, picking off parts of the herd until a community is weak enough to be overrun. Because they live in the caverns and the tunnels under the world, they often come into conflict with the Naga as well. While Naga have no essence and so are not sought by the demons as prey, they do compete for territory, and the Naga make it a point to hunt demons whenever they can. Demons are also occasionally run afoul of Vithek communities, which are a type of very, very, very rare underground, species of sentient creature that none of you know about. But the Vithek don't have any essence to devour, so the demons are not interested. But some of the demons of import that they've listed include the Unmaker, which lives on New Gaia. The Unmaker is known for its unquenchable appetite. Entire settlements in New Gaia have fallen to Unmaker's hunger, and those who encounter the Unmaker and survive to tell tales of a demon 20 feet tall, missing an arm, and able to call upon a seemingly unendless number of essence powers at will. Old Sawtooth. Uncharacteristically social for a demon, Old Sawtooth lives in a cave on the mainland near the Naga swamps. She doesn't leave her cave, even to attack unwary travelers who pass by, instead patiently waiting for people to come to her. Old Sawtooth is known for being able to give people great power for a price, and people from nearby villages often visit her in hope of curing plagues, ending famines or droughts, or just hexing their next-door neighbors. Her services are never free, and sometimes she simply eats the visitor rather than bargaining with them. But her prices are known for being exceedingly fair, if not necessarily pleasant. And then Old Man Oak, an exceptionally tall, wizened demon. Old Man Oak got his name from the Nanok tribe of Pakari. The Nanok elder thought the demon was a tree when she first saw Grandfather Oak. Once she realized the tree what it was, in fact, a demon, she approached him rather than running and struck a bargain on behalf of her tribe. And Old Man Oak started feeding the tribe some demon's blood and making them very aggressive and battle hardy. So yeah, demons are a
Way
very
cooler than I thought.
malicious and sentient faction in this game.
Awesome.
Cool.
That's really
That's
cool.
not that wasn't my understanding of demons in this setting. That's sweet.
That is so cool.
Yeah, demons are.
It's fun.
Then, okay, so with the noise machine, I guess I would kind of like lean like closer to Ivan and just be like, we don't know how like what factions in the city are distributing this demon's blood, and for all we know, people at this table might be involved. So we might want to investigate quietly if that's...
The target on Ivan's shoulders just sort of turns left and right. You see their eyes, Linnaeus, you see their eyes have narrowed to just be thin slits as they quietly appraise the rest of the table before returning to you and saying, who specifically?
I don't know, but we've traveled to other towns. We're finding evidence of ravagers and people using this substance it's widespread here, and I feel like it wouldn't get to this point if it wasn't being distributed by an established force in the Far East. And I am saying this quietly.
Okay, I forgot what I was gonna go look up, and that's a bummer.
That means it's tea break.
And we're back. We were in the dinner. You guys had been telling the demon hunter Ivan, set im fra skog vakt.
Ivan set the end fra Svartvakt.
Svartvakt. Damn. Skogvakt would be a hunter guard. And that's nonsensical. That's gibberish. That's Owen making a mockery of himself. No. And you were telling them about that. I'm going to make Laurel make a roll that might have some importance. This is going to be a will check with a boon for your profession, but a bane because of how many people you're trying to keep occupied while there are side conversations.
So,
Gonna use my
Neutral.
secret point.
Okay, that gives you a boon.
Didn't matter that I used my secret point, in fact, because I got a 5 total.
Okay.
So I rolled a 3 and a 1.
Okay.
it's about to get real interesting,
Nothing
guys.
will happen.
No.
Okay.
Just,
and my character succeeded on their roll, and that's all I'll say.
I hate that.
Which one's your character?
All of them.
Damn.
Everyone else.
Well, I'm gonna get a drink.
Okay. Ivan, after you all told Ivan the stuff, stands up and turns to Serevek and just sort of half bows and says, "The food was good. Thank you very much. I must go to my kinsman." Ivan stands up.
Before he leaves.
Yes.
I just want to ask, where can we find you?
Ivan.
I wink and I say, where can I find you?
Tells you about a hostel that them and the other 6 have procured for the night.
Okay. Does it have a name?
You are told about a hostel called Down But Not Out. To that, the main ledger captain, Melvin Niar, says, "Well, it's getting late. I probably should retire as well, although I don't suppose I could ask for a to-go. This food is quite delightful." Serevek's, of course. You can take whatever you want. And the captain also gets up to make off. Brix is finishing up a story, and it seems like a lot of the evening starts to wrap up after Ivan sets out.
Thank God.
He was the first to whelp.
Correct.
Like
Well,
we do. It's a cascade.
this has been delightful.
As everyone is sort of getting up, saying their goodbyes, hold on. Owen's going to think about something.
What if we all follow a different person?
Split the party. Split the party.
We have fun here, Brandon.
Yeah, this is the fun that we have.
Giving me an aneurysm?
Yes, it's fun.
We love giving Brendan aneurysms.
That's exclusively the kind of fun I was talking about.
It's like cow tipping, but Brandon.
Hey,
It's one
watch
of my
this.
favorite pastimes.
Hey, so I'm gonna leave the party and go over that way.
Great, got it. Noted. There he goes.
That's what my aneurysms sound like.
What they sound like.
Sounds like
splat.
a whip.
So
As
Sarah's gonna go
you
to
all
a dangerous basement all
are
by herself.
like saying your goodbyes, Captain Ernwin briefly corners Barrick as you're sort of relieved from the onslaught of Brix Gorgoth, the Bone Commander. The Captain Nguyen like briefly sidles up and says, "So I'm so sorry I didn't talk to you very much about that. Captain Nguyen, pleasure to make acquaintance, I'm sure."
Barrick.
Yes, quite. How long have you been adventuring with this Lady Nyana?
Just a few weeks, really. She picked me up over in Port Uyumbo and Pakari, and I've been traveling with her since then.
I see. Well, I'm sure you've been a real boon to her crew, and I hope we might encounter each other later. Good to meet good people that fit well on a crew. But I apologize deeply. It is getting quite late, and I might be nursing this buzz for a little longer on my own.
Oh, yes. No, please do enjoy your evening. I look forward to speaking with you further.
Great. Take care. Thank you.
You as well.
She's either flirting or she's poaching.
Maximize your
I don't
buzz.
trust her. You maximize your buzz. Yes.
Sorry, took me a minute to get that out.
I am constantly saying this. And that one's not sarcastic. I am constantly saying this.
Yeah. You say it to me like at breakfast.
Maximize your buzz, Brandon.
And do you?
He
I
never
do, yeah.
does.
I don't even feel like drinking, but she's
Okay.
Brennan, do you need help?
Captain
Blink
Nguyen
twice.
also makes their way out. Brix Gorgoth looks like they're going to eat some more food now that they've spent a lot of calories telling stories.
That's fair.
And
So they're
gesturing.
they're going to quickly clean up some plates as everything's happening. Serevek seems like she's going to just grab like a glass of wine and maybe wander around the rest of the restaurant, just seeing other people who've been here relatively often, saying hi to the regulars and all that sort of stuff. So what do
Is
you guys
it-
want to do?
Is it
Leave.
customary to like kiss the rings or the hand of a rich woman?
Roll an intelligence check. With do you have any professions relevant to this?
Politics.
I'll
I'm new
allow
at
it.
it.
I was going to
I'll
say,
allow
I
it.
argue that would.
I'll allow it with a boon. What is politics if not kissing the ring?
It doesn't matter. I rolled a 1. Plus 3. Plus
yeah,
3.
no, that's a failure. Yes. Go kiss that ring, man.
or just their fingers.
Get those himbo lips all up on it.
I was gonna do like a polite hand kiss and like bow to Lady Serevek.
Oh, yeah. When you do that, you see she is like 110% on board with that. And
Can I at least see if I charmed her with my
do you mean charm?
Strangely
mechanical
alluring.
sense?
Alluring.
my
Or
strangely
just like
alluring like
Pecs.
Yes.
She definitely flushes slightly, but she leans into it as well. And after you kiss her hand, she quickly grabs your hand right back and kisses it as well, making direct eye contact.
I hold the eye contact.
Okay.
Wow.
Hold on, let me roll something. This might get weird.
Sorry, guys.
Roll for weird.
I meant to make a quick
That's
exit.
a 19 on the die. She puts your thumb in her mouth.
Wow. Huh.
Wow.
I wink at her.
Does anybody else see this happening? Or did you
This is just a very long
How
goodbye.
much has she been drinking?
Same as everyone else. She gives you a very close hug as she loudly says goodbye and then quietly in your ear whispers, "This is my address," and tells you a location in the upper city.
Okay.
When you said you wanted to follow them, I didn't know that's what you meant.
Wow.
I don't think Barrick's prepared for this.
I was trying to be polite and be like, we didn't just tell someone that we might have smuggled drugs for you, but see where the night takes
the
us.
heart wants what the heart wants.
And you're wearing just the vest.
I don't think there are
We're
hearts
wearing
anywhere involved in this.
Pants and shoes,
But
and just the vest with
so
my muscles out.
You have like a Magic Mike kind of situation going.
Exactly.
That's why this worked.
He sees
It was
a
the
lot of
pets.
lawbreakers
It was-
out there.
See a lot of lawbreakers out there.
Okay, I'll make note of her address.
Great.
It might come in handy. Thank you for a delightful evening, Lady Sarah.
Handy, might get a little
Thank
handsy.
you for delightful company. And then she quickly turns and shakes her butt at you as she walks away, and also goes to talk to some of the other people in the bar.
Oh,
I make a quick exit.
Okay.
Then I look at Barrick.
Lord Navatu, how are you, darling?
I don't know what just happened. That got really weird.
I did. What the hell? I didn't. Are you? Whatever.
Your thumb is slightly stained red.
I'll deal with that later. I'm going to leave a very obvious thumbprint if I go anywhere.
I don't think
Not
their
the tip of your
forensics are
thumb.
really
It's
up
a
to
ring
par.
around.
Okay, we're good. So do we want to follow one of them?
Well, I mean, you have her address now, so I feel like you can you don't have to follow ananybody. You're
I don't mean
invited.
her. Why
are we
Okay.
Laurel comes. Wait, what? the fuck, guys?
I don't. Who would you want to follow?
I want to follow the Captain Nguyen. She gave me weird vibes.
Yeah.
She was in when?
Wow, all right. But Melvin also is kind of weird. I have the hostel for where Ivan is staying. I have Lady Serevek's address.
Personal
And I don't
address.
think Bricks is that important.
No. I think he thinks he's that important.
So sorry for sticking you with him,
No,
by the
it's
way.
fine. I was happy to help. Could I hear any of the conversations that they were having next to me?
Roll a perception check with 2 banes.
He was speaking so loudly.
It was. And then he was. Oh no, I didn't hear shit.
The Bone Commander was a force of nature, and you were in the middle of this. You were on the periphery of the eye of the storm, right where it's just horrible. Oh, wow!
I only had eyes for him. I was very invested.
Just so he didn't catch you by surprise again. Couldn't let him put his
No.
hand on his shoulders again.
No. So what were you guys talking about? Did you learn anything? Or?
We did actually learn a little bit. I think it would be important to meet up with him again. And potentially the other demon hunters. We have kind of a common interest in the pirates. And this will also probably open up some information on the drug epidemic occurring within the city.
I mean, she was giving me weird vibes. I guess we could follow.
Let's follow her. Captain Nguyen.
Captain Nguyen.
Captain Nguyen.
Are you letting us know or no?
Saxter might be good to bring.
Saxter might be good to
Saxter's
bring.
very
I don't think I
sneaky,
want to tell Lorel, which seems mean.
Hey.
But she can also be like, she can. It might be better for her not to know what we're doing, so she can plead
fifth.
ignorance. Yeah.
Dawn's in the bathroom, so we'll tell him in just...
I don't know. Lorel just strikes me as someone who would go off on her own. So
Yeah, she seems like she likes to just kind of
yeah,
go off and split our group up
she's
whenever
going to
she
dinner
feels
without
like.
us. We can leave after dinner without her.
That's true. Maybe we're gonna go get more drinks and maximize our buzz a little bit. Maybe.
I feel like I should leave a note with Bricks.
A note with... Wait, why?
If
What?
we're not telling Lorel, we should at least
You're
figure out a way to tell her.
So you're
where
going
we're
to tell
going.
the Bone Commander Bricks. I thought... We'll find out when Dylan gets back, but I thought Lorel was leaving with
Was
you
she
all.
okay?
I think she was.
Shows up as we're going, so we're gonna follow her, right? And I'm wiping lipstick off of my thumb.
So I'm going with you guys to
If you want, I mean,
follow.
We'll figure out where Lorel is too.
yeah, we gotta.
If you guys want to follow someone else too, we know where Serevek and Ivan
Ivan.
are, and I don't particularly care about Bricks unless anyone else does.
I don't.
Right.
Like
I think he
has-
was just there.
He
So.
was just also there.
He was like the uncle that tells you stories
Yes,
of growing
exactly.
up.
So are we doing that directly, or are we going to the ship to like change first and gear
I
up?
think
Because
directly.
we're all just. I mean, if we get into trouble, we're just in fancy gear with no weapons.
Could we not bring our weapons with us?
You were
Was there,
not
like, a
allowed
weapon
to
check?
bring weapons into the...
The
There was a
palace
coat
and stuff.
check. Where you were
Yeah,
able to
I
put some
wouldn't-
stuff.
Okay.
But you also got like really weird looks when you checked weapons as well.
Mine's just a big fern. I don't know what they're complaining about.
Yeah, that's weird.
Mine's
I'm a new guy in.
That's very uncouth of you.
I'm a new guy in.
Come
What
on,
do you
over
want?
here.
Come
I'm a
on.
guy.
Uncouth.
Yes.
I take my club to the club, all right?
Just want me to leave my ferns at home? Come on, I'm a new guy.
It's not common if I'm clubbing.
club, all right?
Come on. Okay, so Lorel, you came outside
guy
to
is
find
the
out
New
that
York of summer.
Barrick and Linnaeus were talking about tailing Captain Nguyen.
Yeah, we're gonna follow her. Mm-hmm. You guys want to come along? You want to track after Melvin, or do you want to go to the ship?
That feels dangerous, and I'm not sure what you're trying to get out of it.
She
Curiosity.
yeah. She seemed like she knew more things than she was.
Did you not get the
Letting
weird
on.
subtle hints?
Well, yeah, she's a Nguyen.
We don't know what that
We don't-
means.
yeah.
So
So we'd like to go figure out what the hell she's up to. Unless
She's part of a. She's a member of one of the major houses of the Sky Islands, which means she's scheming and conniving and always has another secret and likes to think she's always one step ahead.
So we could be scheming and conniving too.
and maybe we could be in step with her.
I feel like Laurier is more of a threat than Nguyen. I don't know if Nguyen is.
But also pays us.
She's already paid us, so
Yeah,
our loyalty to her is done.
Hold up the bag of 2 extra diamonds and
Oh, I forgot to say one of the other lines I was going to say. Okay.
You can retcon it. Mm-hmm. We'll forget.
You can edit anything you want.
Oh, shit,
You
that's
have
true.
the
I'm the
power.
editor. And I can hear you.
You can reverse your reverse speech and everything.
Okay, so one of the earlier things that happened in the evening, and I'm contextualizing it, but if I do it right, I might just slide it right in. As you all showed up and Laurier paid for your work, she would have also said, "You 3 look good in those clothes. It's not. I can tell it's not fully tailored, but let me tell you directly, it feels very good when you get tailored clothes for you. You just feel like a new person. And if you keep working with me, the money will continue to flow as deeply as you can hope. So I hope we can keep doing more things together.
Fancier vest.
Very fancy vest.
Laying the seeds for later in the evening.
Anyway, that was all she was going to say.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be nice if you had more money to tailor your clothes to you specifically?
Yeah.
Money, money, money.
It's a rich man's world.
It is. Not for us.
Rich
Yeah.
woman's world.
I feel like that might be the distraction, though.
Money, me, money now.
Yeah, let's go after Nguyen. You guys can come or not.
I feel like I'm standing out in these clothes. Can we get into?
They're a little lacy, yeah.
Can I get in? Can we get
I don't
into?
know why you chose those ones, but
I've never done this before. I've never
well-
bought nice clothes before.
what
I'll
wasn't
take
that
off-
next to like something else? So you had to actively choose that one.
Yeah, you could have just gotten this, man.
I have no
Anyway.
frame of reference.
I take off my vest
vest
and give it to you because I'd rather be shirtless.
You have a
Don't you want this for your, modesty?
Linnaeus hands you.
This is how I walk around at home.
I feel like if we're
We're not in New Gaia.
I feel like if we're gonna, maybe sneak up on and tail somebody, we don't want some giant shirtless guy following us.
It's just the fabric. It makes weird noises and stuff,
But your pecs gleam in the moonlight. I feel like that's gonna draw attention.
I just keep it like another one.
Is it like sweaty? I don't know why I'm picturing it as sweaty.
I don't
Like, it's
think
got-
Linnaeus sweats.
Okay.
He's too pretty to
Even
sweat.
the sweat is like glorious.
It smells nice. It smells like roses.
I'm not going to smell
Sandalwood.
the vest, but yeah, I'll just kind of fold the vest
And just like grass a little bit. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
you fold Linnaeus' clothes for him
yeah.
and
Like his mother.
put them away.
I move better without a shirt. Let's go.
Fine.
We'll just
Okay.
pretend like we're drunk.
So we were
Okay.
able to get stuff from coat check, weapon check.
Right, you got your weapons. You didn't bring your normal clothes with
No.
you. You're
That's
still
fine.
in your fancy clothes, and that's
Yeah.
how you're going to be moving.
That's fine.
So, okay. I need each of you to make a... I don't know if they call it a sneak or a stealth check.
I think it's stealth. It's an agility roll.
Versus Captain Nguyen's perception.
Do I get any boons for being like an assassin and a murderer or anything like that? For stalking this person?
I don't think you do for a check. Well, let me think. Let me first look up stealth, and then...
Was it agility?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, this is a bad idea, guys.
It's fine. We
You
can
could
play
like
rough.
66,
have all of us murdered.
67,
It'll be fine.
I'll look up death rules just in case.
Good call.
Wave of her hand.
Sneak. Okay, you attempt to move without making a sound. When you sneak, you make an agility challenge roll. Okay, so it is DC 10. On a failure, nearby creatures hear you. If the total of your roll is 0 or less, you make a great deal of noise. Boons or banes can apply to the agility roll based on the surface you move across. It's hard to sneak across gravel or dead dry leaves, which would impose one or more banes. If there's a lot of ambient noise in the area, which it's a quiet evening. It's quite late in the night. So no boons to the roll. So I don't think professions will apply.
I'm a tracker, though.
When
Wouldn't
when
I know
else
how
is
to
assassin?
quiet
I
come
will
from?
apply the assassin profession. I won't do tracker. Tracker is about following, not being quiet.
But you have to be quiet to follow effectively.
No, you
Okay.
don't.
And you don't track in a city usually.
Oh, fine.
You get to be sneaky in the woods. He gets to be sneaky in the city.
I get to be sneaky nowhere. I
well,
rolled a 9.
that's true too.
Listen up for my new song, hit album, Sneaky in the City.
I got a 27.
27. Holy fuck.
I got a
That
19, a 4 on the boon, and I have
Holy-
4 or +4 agility.
Can I have your boon?
Fuck. That is the because I think in this system you're not allowed to have a defense higher than the max possible roll. So literally you are sneaking insanely good.
Where the fuck did Saxter go?
Saxter like ducks down an alley and you've lost him. Regardless
Shit,
of if you
track
thought you were.
God damn it.
Okay, you split off and follow Saxter. Wherever he went.
How did the other two of you do on sneak?
I got a 9.
12.
Try and decide if Laurier goes back to the ship before this goes horribly, horribly wrong.
Are you following us, or are you coming with us, or?
That's what she's trying to decide. That's what Dylan is trying to decide.
Do it.
I don't get a boon.
Be rowdy. Live spontaneously.
I don't get a boon.
Live a little.
Alright, I'm fine. I got a 13.
Okay, so Barrick,
Let's do it. Yeah.
you are not sneaky,
And I'm rooftop sneaky.
and
Can
what
I
do
use
you-
my secret
are you
point, or is it too late?
here, Laurel?
Yeah, Laurier's going.
Would you get on your stealth roll?
13.
13.
She's rooftop
Probably too
sneaky.
late.
Okay,
You could ask.
gotcha.
Teacher, can I use my secret point, or is it too late?
It's not too late. You
It's
can use
never
your
too
secret
late?
point.
You can do it post-roll,
It's not never too late,
I know, I'm just...
but it's not too late right now.
No, that's what you needed.
That is
It's
what
a
I
10,
needed.
right?
It's a 10. It's a 10.
You needed to roll the die.
It's a 10.
You needed a 1 or better. Good
I
news.
was really
That's where
upset
the
for a
dice
second.
starts.
I got a 10. We're good.
Great. Okay. So, thank you.
Sorry.
You are sneaky enough, and Captain Nguyen does not notice as any of you blend into the shadows in the alley and make your way behind her.
Good question for you.
I have an answer for you.
Would this count as leaning into my fatal flaw?
Are you trying to escalate the scene?
Not yet.
Okay, then no. You only get a secret point for escalating the scene.
Got it.
Oogie. So you all are following after Captain Nguyen. She is walking down some of the main streets, moving with a relaxed pace, not too on edge, but also not fully letting down her guard. She makes her way over to a tower similar to one that you've tied your ship and bound it to as well. I'm forgetting the right name for when you put a ship.
Moored.
Yeah. Similar to a pillar that you've moored your ship to. She goes to a different one that houses a much larger Sky Island ship. I don't remember exactly what they call ship sizes, but it's bigger than the Obstinate's fit. And she gets to the base of the tower, enters, and you don't, unless you guys want to go into the tower as well, which does have a just generic city guard standing watch. That's all you know for the moment.
How high is the tower?
It is about 50 feet up. It breaks away from some of the other like 3-story fancy buildings that are in this area and stands about 5 stories total, though it's more of like a guard watch tower that has added on some wooden piers to support Sky Island ships.
In theory, could Linnaeus and I maybe start speaking with the one guard that's on duty, and then Saxter could sneak up
Sure.
the... Since you're
Yeah.
so
Do,
goddamn
do we
sneaky?
get climbing bonuses as Sky Islanders? I thought
If
that was
we
a thing.
use our lighter than air, we get a boon for jump or climb.
Okay,
We can also
Distract me
times
with my
10 our
pecs.
jump by using this.
right.
Laurier can also
Pretend to be
jump to the
drunk
top
and
of the
lost.
tower
Okay.
or like onto the ship.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe
Fire
we could
nice.
do that. Like the two of us could jump up and
We can go be sneaky. I
Yeah.
wish I took the powers that make me sneaky.
In advance
we
of
could just
this,
try to
we'll
convince
say
them
at
to
least
stop.
Laurel knows that even when moored, it is customary to leave someone on watch on a ship.
Oh yeah.
So be aware that there will be someone on watch on board of the ship.
I'll make sure Saxter knows that if I can ever find him.
Seriously, where did he
Where did we can't see him?
You think he exists?
Did he just go
somewhere
back
in
to the
world.
ship?
I'd love to tell him the plan, but where the hell did he go?
Saxter just shows up right behind you.
Oh,
and
shit. Fuck.
has heard everything you've been saying.
You've been here the whole time? What the hell? Who even are you?
Eat your heart out, Sam Reich.
All right, so
You want us to interrogate her?
I'm more interested in just seeing what she's.
I just want to know what's going on. She seemed like she knew.
She's a Sky Islander.
Well, yeah, but the way that she singled me out specifically felt weird and pointed and
So
Especially after
strange.
everything
So
with the
what-
crystal.
what,
Yeah.
You're just attractive.
what you want is for
I'm
me
completely average in every way.
to... Do you want me to
Might be her
eavesdrop
type.
on her, or do you want me to accost her and
I feel
Don't
like
accost.
no accosting. I think
eavesdrop.
eavesdrop and maybe like if anything stands out as strange on her ship, perhaps.
Cost?
Steal
Bad
it?
idea.
Not steal it, but make note of
Okay.
it.
Steal the ship.
Steal the
Do
ship.
it.
Just
Do you
take
want me
it.
to kill anybody?
I don't want you to kill anybody.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
we can,
So
if
no
nobody
killing,
knew
no
that we
killing
were here
right
doing
now.
any of this, that's the best.
Okay, because I am
Outcome.
unarmed right now.
Good.
I will.
No, you have two
Oh.
arms. I'm just kidding.
Oh shit! Hang on, I
If
forget.
you
Did
had
we-
brought weapons with you to the restaurant, you would have left them at the coat check
Right.
and were able to collect them again.
Gotcha. So
Granted, you're leaning into the type that hides
Yeah.
like slivers and shivs on their body. So I think there is the option that you also had something on you during that dinner.
You could hide it under all that lace.
Right.
That's
you
why
weren't,
you
you
chose
weren't
all the
in
lace.
just a vest, so there were pieces
Yeah.
of clothing to hide them under.
I've done.
I could
that
hide a knife, but it would just cut
before.
me. Ow.
I think I have hidden knives
I have to put
on
it
me
somewhere
before.
really uncomfortable.
So yeah, I guess I would have hidden some knives on me.
Sure.
Is there a roof to the tower that's separate from the level where the walkout to the ship is?
There's a small... Yeah, there's a part where the tower like enters into open air where the wooden planks, like gang planks, like extend from and scaffolding goes out from. There's like some triangular support braces coming off different sides of the tower to... Don't know what that expression
Yawning,
is.
sorry, yawning.
Okay. Yes, there is a part of the tower that is not the ship that you could jump up to.
But is also like, I don't want to jump onto the landing that has the gangplank to the ship. Ideally, I'd like to jump onto a roof above that landing. And if that doesn't exist.
Buildings are not that tall around it. The tower is the tallest thing here.
Well, I was thinking like if the tower had a roof. So like if it had a cover over the top of
does
it where it
have
has a
cover.
rail.
I assume the answer is yes, but can you jump 60 feet up?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Scammers.
I might be able to do that without using a power.
Fuck. Is that like a talent that you're able to do, or is it just inherent to Skylanders for my edification?
Yeah, we have a path, an origin talent called Lighter Than Air, where we can times 10 our jump and we get a boon.
Okay.
My jump up and down is 20 feet from standing, 40 feet if I've moved 2 yards.
Is that
before.
with your times 10?
That's not with the times 10. That's base.
That's based on strength. Because you as a
It's-
skimmer also get that.
I know.
So
Okay.
I just
That's
wanna...
yeah. It's 20 feet. Is it strength or agility? I thought it was agility. I don't remember.
I don't know.
But
I gotta go find the jump rules.
times 10, it would be 200 feet, and 400 feet if I've moved 2 yards first.
I think I could probably jump like 3 feet.
So, just to make sure I understand Skylanders
Maybe.
correctly, if you moved 10 yards first?
2 yards.
2 yards
don't even
first.
know
You
how
could jump
normal people
400
figure
feet
out.
vertical.
We're trying to figure
think
that
so.
out. I gotta find the jump rules.
I think that's
Not normal,
just
but not
once
Sky
per
Islanders.
day.
Jump
We-
67.
We
How
have
far they
a
can jump.
path talent that lets us
Not very far.
jump better.
Not that far.
Not that far.
A reasonable distance.
I also have a
4
power.
football fields vertical.
I
Jesus.
also have a power called
jump up or
Great
down.
Leap,
Good guy.
which lets me jump very far.
Jump a number of feet equal to half your agility
Dear God.
modifier. If
Modifier.
or your full agility modifier if you moved at
We'll
least
get
2
distracted.
yards.
Right.
Is
Just
that
watching.
vertical? That's not
So
vertical.
your
We don't need to
vertical.
distract
vertical.
me, but-
Jump up or
just-
down is what this is.
Oh, thank you.
Page 67, which I assume you're at.
Half your agility mod.
Yeah.
Your
So
full mod if you move at least 2 yards. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
our
why
full
mine's
mod is 4 feet.
yeah. No. What's lighter than air say?
So then lighter of air say jump times 10. I've written down jump times 10. Let me
Yeah.
find it. But
So if I didn't if I wasn't a skimmer and I still had 14 agility, I would be able to jump 2 feet from standing, 4 feet from if I move to.
Okay, that's way more sane than what I
so
was
40,
hearing before.
40 feet.
20
is
and
the-
40 with your times 10.
Yes.
Way more sane
Yeah.
than what I was
But again,
So-
you can times 10 again with.
Well,
the,
so we can spend
A seeker
a
point.
seeker point to double that.
Oh,
So it's
double
times
it.
20 instead
Oh,
of times
okay.
10.
Okay.
So
Okay,
it'd
I
be
understand.
80 instead of
40
40.
to 80.
Okay,
And
that
then-
makes that's much more
Separate
reasonable.
from that,
Still,
I have a power that says jump 200
much.
yards or 500 with a running start, and I double it if I'm sky dancing.
Oh.
Lura could just like
So I
get
can-
through this in multiple hours.
Yeah, she could just
Full
jump
run.
across the map.
run,
Right?
run,
Will could
run the
just
whole game.
Beat herself 1,000 yards.
With some
She can
strain,
speed
yeah.
run.
Speed run asunder.
No, that's just powers. That's no strain.
Right.
If it takes a seeker point,
Oh, for the times 2 is us. You already told me very clearly that times 2 will not stack with my Great Leap ability. You were very clear about it.
Pastel, this one's for you. What up,
I
big
had
boy?
to check because that would be
Add a game master.
2,000 yards.
Absolutely.
If you
insane.
let me spend 2 powers at a secret point.
No, that's insane.
So you already spent your seeker point, right?
I did. Yeah, I don't
So
have a
you
secret
can
point.
jump.
So I'd have to spend a power if I want to jump that far. Otherwise,
Okay.
I can jump 40. Which, 40 is
Too much.
probably enough. 40 feet.
I thought he said it was 50 feet tall.
So to get on
To, like,
to
the roof.
Oh.
No, the base of the tower is 50. The roof is 60.
Oh, okay.
Climb, by the way, is a strength challenge roll to see if you can climb a surface that is few handholds. So it would be a strength challenge roll.
With a boon.
For
Being light and airy.
Being
I think
awesome.
it says. I think it says it in there.
Yeah, we have a boon.
Can I see?
Okay.
that
Or lighter
book?
than air.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
lighter in there.
Lighter than air is the skimmer talent that lets us do some of the things we were just talking about.
I can make a mushroom, so
I have a medium freak.
Skimmers.
yeah, you do. and he's on the ship, safe and sound right now.
And he's my best friend.
Skimmers are inherently light
Which
and
is
airy,
great.
and if they take their essence trees, they become even more so.
Hey, Brian Ingard and Adam Lawson, fuck you, I love you. The game designers.
You guys are great.
Yeah, it says
crazy sons of bitches.
Whenever
Fuck you
you
with
make
consent because we love you. There we go.
whenever you make a challenge roll that involves
Rudy,
jumping
fuck you, I love
or
you.
climbing, you do so with one boon.
Okay.
So if we ever have to make a challenge roll for jumping or climbing, we always have a boon.
Okay. Damn.
Floaty.
Skylanders are so mobile.
We're floaty.
Okay.
Just leave it.
Thanks.
They got Blyce in their blood.
Just want to
baby.
double check the wording again to
Bless blood,
ensure
baby.
that
Bless
my
blood,
times
baby.
10 jump doesn't stack with my great leap. Just,
So we're gonna be a distraction. That's what we're good at.
We can
Being
do that.
particularly distracting.
Yes. Lene
Yeah,
is,
so
is
my
better at
thought
it
right
than
now
me,
is
but
that I can probably bound to a building that's at least 20 feet in the air, like onto the roof, and then from there jump 40 feet to the roof of the tower.
Gotcha.
Okay. Are there any
do a
20-foot
boing,
buildings
Yeah,
nearby?
there are some 30 foots.
Okay. I might do the same
Boing,
too, just to
boing.
save my seeker point.
Yeah, because I don't want to
Okay.
spend my powers if I don't have to.
Let me walk back in time to get over to the Barrack and Linnaeus distraction that I believe was happening.
We could pretend to be injured.
then what if he calls for help and then we'll have to...
What about? Yeah, I like the drunk and asking directions.
Drunk
or
and
like
we're
drunk
lost.
and flirty and asking directions. Maybe throw him off.
I like that. Hey,
Let me
big boy.
walk back in time to get over to the Beric and Linnaeus distraction. That I believe is happening.
It is happening.
Cool. So as Loril and Saxter are jumping up into the air, what do you both say to the guard to draw his attention?
We're gonna pretend to be
We're gonna
drunk.
pretend to be drunk, so I
Maybe
imagine
a little bit tipsy at this point.
Yeah, I
Need some
mean,
drinks.
I feel like
Yeah.
we have had problems. I don't
You
know
like
if I had enough time to
jazz?
drink while
You're
I was
right.
being. So, I don't know. I feel like we're probably like leaning against each other and like swaying down the road and just
Okay.
like maybe trying to half-assed sing a song. And
Yes.
Okay.
and then we see the guy and we're like, a guy, look,
We can ask him.
Look, we can.
We can.
We can ask
We
him
can
where
get to where-
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
excuse me,
no.
sir.
Good
excuse
sir.
me, good
Or
sir,
ma'am.
or madam,
Or them.
or
Yes, citizens.
Yes.
How can I help
We-
you today?
seem to find ourselves to be lost. And it
Why?
seems like you look like you know directions.
You seem like it. You got the face.
You got the face
Good
for
face.
directions.
Thank
You got a
Directions
good direction face.
Where are you trying to go?
Home.
Okay, roll a
Drunken disorderly check.
That's my quick grab.
Barrett gets 2 boons.
Yeah, you're actually really good at this. I don't know. What's that? What's that
At one
about?
point, I go, "Where'd my shirt go?"
Oh, you did have a shirt.
I did.
He had a shirt before.
So it's an intellect challenge roll because that's where deception comes from.
Yikes. Okay. Oof.
Linnaeus is the one rolling. You're just helping.
Linnaeus is rolling. I'm just here too. Okay, that works. That's better for me.
I got a 19.
All right.
Tell Owen that.
Beric, what'd you get? Because I'm not buying that. Beric, what'd you get?
6.
6. Okay. The guard's not
don't like this
fully
You can tell 'em hard
suspicious, but is a little they can tell that Beric is not drunk, and Beric is playing that up. But Linnaeus is convincingly drunk, and now the guard's a little worried that Linnaeus is getting taken advantage of. So the guard is going to start trying to separate the two of you and be like,
That's a real nice guard.
where are you trying to go?
I just want to go home.
Yeah, we're just trying to
Where's-
go home.
We're just
home.
trying to go home.
Where's home?
It's
Don't tell the ship.
east.
I thought it was west.
Oh shit!
It's far east. I mean, you where's? How do you know? Are you from here?
No.
No.
Okay. Huh.
We're tourists.
How's our distraction doing?
Great. The guard is
Fully invested.
caught up in this mess.
Good for him.
So,
good
Saxter,
ones.
Lorel, you both jump
Whoosh.
onto one
do
of the
have
nearby
multiple
rooftops
places,
and then
too.
take a second jump up to the roof of the tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
I don't want to be on the landing of the tower where the people come up to get on the ship.
Right. Okay. So that's
I like
a
to land on the side of the roof away
30 foot
from
of
the
30
ship.
foot. You're both
Yeah.
able to clear 2 30s, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can clear 40.
Cool.
40, no problem.
You all do this kind of quickly enough that you're able to get up to the roof before Captain Nguyen is finished climbing the tower because she elected to climb instead of just jumping.
Interesting.
And you watch
Weird.
from over the top of the tower. Actually, give me some stealth rolls.
You didn't have to
They're
ask for
still
that.
No, I did. There's a guard up at the top of the tower. As there's a guard up
But
at the
we're
top
hiding.
of your tower.
We're on the other side.
Right, you're hiding, so roll a stealth check.
Do I still get a boon?
With the
Maybe
boon.
he will call for
Um,
help though.
why did I
for
give-
the guard up
you
top
got a
to
boon.
bring
I'm
him
an
down
assassin.
If he thinks
Why
that
would
I'm
you
into
have
I'm
it.
on the roof. I'm sneaky.
No, boon.
They don't expect people to just
I'll be in
appear
jail
on the
and have to
roof.
play into it.
They're watching the stairs.
We could both
guarding
get
a Sky
credit
Island
for
ship.
meeting. That's
Exactly.
Skimmers
So,
exists.
no boon for Laurel. How did Sax do?
Jerk.
17.
Yep.
23.
Great.
We're trying
Yeah,
to get
both of you are
so
able
that
to stay
I rolled a
land
20.
quietly
down, but not out.
and quickly hide away up on top of the rooftop. You watch as Captain Nguyen leaves from underneath this protected covering and is able to make her way to board her ship once again. You see that there are a couple skimmers that are on this ship keeping watch. And as Captain Wynn boards, they both salute her rigidly. And after she passes, they return to a more parade rest type stance as they continue to keep watch. Captain Wynn heads towards the captain quarters of this much larger Skylander ship and goes inside.
The windows, like around where the cabin would be.
Always.
There are portholes. You from
Sky
how
ship, you don't have
this
to worry about the
ship
water.
is moored, you don't have a really good field of view in. You'd have to actually get up onto the side of the ship. Or onto the ship itself, but there are more people keeping watch to contest with.
So I can't see any windows from where I'm at. Is there any?
There's a porthole, but it has a really bad angle into the captain's quarters.
Okay.
So
and it's not open. Like the window's not open.
it's open, and it's just a bad angle.
Okay.
My thinking, and love to get your thoughts on this, Saxter, is I'd like to be dangling. So the captain quarters are always off like the back of the ship,
Right.
right?
Yep.
And they always have fancy windows because one, it's the captain, and two, it's a sky ship, so there's actually no water.
Yep.
So I'd like to like sproing over to the back of the ship somewhere.
Sure.
But not
Sproing and
on the
dangle?
ship, but like the side of the ship and like hanging off of it,
Do
Okay.
you want me to like
where we
hold
can
you,
like
or-
listen.
Okay.
It's a ship. There's like ropes and stuff
You're-
all over it.
If you're going to jump onto the side of the ship, I will
I'm
need
just-
a strength
I'm thinking
challenge roll
about
to
it.
grab us.
I'm
giving you
thinking-
advanced warning. To hold on to the side, you will need a strength challenge roll.
See, I'm not good at those.
Right. That's why I'm telling you.
We do have a boon.
You're welcome.
That's true. I do have a boon. I also have a -2.
I have a -1. Is there?
Can I roll my boon first and then decide?
No.
Is
You're
the-
mad.
So it's just hovering there. We would have to like.
What about my living vine?
What about your living vine?
Could my living vine help grab on to give me another boon to hang on as we try and
It does. The living vine.
What'd that vine do, though?
coil?
Do it with the
living
vine.
Vine. That's what my sheet says.
Oh, right. It's a type of climbing vine.
Yeah.
Did you bring that with you?
Use an action to hurl one
in my
end of the vine
backpack.
towards a solid
Do you have your
surface
backpack? I
within
thought we
medium
just had
I
range,
don't know.
like
and make an
fancy clothes.
agility challenge roll.
We don't have our armor.
Vine
I
adheres
don't
to
wear
the
armor.
surface and can
Yeah, you
support
don't
up to
anyway.
300 pounds. That's a feasible plan of action that uses agility.
Okay. Can we both be on there then?
Holds up to 300 pounds, so unless you're both...
How much do you weigh?
I don't know. I'm tiny.
Can't ask
You're
the
lighter than
captain that.
You're lighter than air.
Yeah, we're lighter than air.
But I mean, we do have weights. I think.
Not if I sky
I
dance.
don't think the sum of you two count up to 300,
I don't think
fortunately.
so. I don't think
All right.
there's anyway.
I was slender. I was like 160.
Yeah.
So okay, like we'll be right
So we
under.
could like sproing over,
Could.
use the rope to help us hold on,
Mm-hmm.
and then like dangle below the window and listen.
just see
and
what
she
happens.
has
That
to say.
sounds
fine.
good. Let's do that.
See where the night takes us.
Okay. So I'm going to ask
This
for
exhilarating.
the Rill to
You're
make
welcome.
an agility challenge roll
Oh no!
to hurl the vine to grab a hold of the side of the ship.
What if Saxter does it? What if Saxter does it?
Do you want Saxter to do it,
He's a higher agility than me.
or is that
Generic living. It's under the personal gear category. It's not
Yeah.
living gear, so you don't have to bind to it to
Yeah,
use
it's
it.
not like super fancy.
Climbing vine.
I can do it.
yeah?
Just to make sure you know, this is a single-use item.
Is it?
Yep. Very end of the climbing vine, it says, in a sentence, this is a single-use item.
I did not know that.
I also just saw it and went, I should tell him this.
I thought it was
before
just a coil
she
of
does
rope,
that.
but like the fancy kind.
No, yeah. This specifically, because it like latches on and holds there. There's no removing it.
Well, we're
Well,
gonna
there's removing
Yeah,
it,
we're
but-
removing it, but then it's dead.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't mind killing it as long as it doesn't stick around and give us away.
Sacrifice. I'm willing to make.
Sacrifice. If you have to kill a plant I guess go for it.
Some of these plants will die.
Can like Saxter assist me to give me a boon or something?
So,
Or,
there is a help action, which is an intellect challenge roll.
How would that play
does
out?
it hurt me if he fails? He has to like fail really badly to hurt me, right?
Help, choose a creature within 5 yards, make an int challenge roll. On a success, the target gets 1 boon to its next attack roll or challenge roll before the end of the round.
Okay.
You're cheering her on.
I guess I could be like pitching in like the trajectory or some shit. I don't know.
Which angle to
something like
shoot
that.
for?
And
double
actually, your
check.
int's better than mine.
My intelligence is pretty decent.
And
It's
your
nice.
agility is better than mine.
Pull
I'm just better than you, Dylan. I'm just kidding.
Better than mine.
What do you have? What did you
My
put?
will is 11.
Oh, really? So you have a better personality.
I have a point
That- and
from here, here, and here into will.
I thought you could only do that once.
From level ups and from the character creation and the level up, it added up to like that.
I didn't know you could do that during level ups. Huh.
Level up, you could reallocate. All right, we're rolling.
Okay.
So you're helping.
I'm helping. I'm really helping.
Awesome.
19, so you get a boon. What, are you guys making fun of us?
Boone's helping.
Nope.
We're great. We're a 18.
Okay, great. Yeah, you throw
That rope,
this
it's going.
climbing vine, swings out. The vine like splinters out and splits into a couple different pieces and like grabs into the nooks and crannies of the side of this ship hold, and you're both able to grab onto it as you like dangle briefly underneath the ship, so you can then climb up quietly.
Nice.
You climb up the side of the ship, and do you go to the porthole or do you just listen?
I'm planning to just listen below the porthole.
Yeah, I was gonna.
I might
eavesdrop.
peek in depending on if we hear anything or what we think she's doing. But
I'm not peeking. I'm just listening.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. You move to listen first, and you hear a bunch of moving of cloth, cabinet doors being opened and closed. It sounds like she's like picking up some small things, putting them back down. And then you hear a chair sort of be slid backwards across the floor, and a like clink of something for a moment, and then very faintly you hear scratching. Roll a
scratching
perception
on
check.
like wood.
Roll a perception check.
Scratching on.
Nat 20 plus 1, so 21.
On a 21, you would recognize this is the sound of quill on parchment. She's writing something.
Okay.
Dear Diary.
Lorel's not a spy. She.
Heart.
There's
I
this
just
really
had dinner.
cute Picari.
You're looking in there?
I was thinking
Hadn't
about
said
peeking,
looking yet.
depending on
Okay.
what we heard and where we thought she was. Where is the desk? Like, where do we
haven't
hear
looked in
her?
Through the porthole. It's not fine enough for you to be
Okay.
able to tell.
Just trying to decide, like, is the desk right up against this porthole where I'm going to peek up and she's
No,
away?
it's not right. It's not very loud.
She has
Or
a
if
heart
it's,
attack.
like, facing a different direction. Like, against a different wall.
I'm gonna try and peek in slowly, carefully.
Make a stealth roll for me.
Yeah.
With a boom.
Didn't need it. 18 without a boon.
Okay. You
Rolling
see
well tonight.
a
Thank God.
Somebody needs
Make
to
up for last time.
knock on wood, man.
This could be murder.
No wood anywhere.
or sitting on wood.
Wow.
You see a medium nice captain's quarters. Some couple larger wardrobes. You see that Captain Nguyen has taken off some of her fancier clothes and is in a more nighttime outfit. Pretty comfortable and sparse. And she has sat at a writing desk facing towards the prow, which is not near the porthole that you're currently at. And she's writing on some quill there. You're stealthy enough that as you peek through the porthole, she doesn't catch you in her periphery, and you're able to see her writing away at a piece of paper.
Okay. I'll just kind of be creepy and watch her through the window for now. How big is this porthole?
The due to the fact that it's a sky ship, it's about 2.5 feet across for being captain's quarters as well. So
I could probably squeeze through it.
A
I'm not
person
going
could
to
get
if-
through without like really squeeze forcing. It'd be very tight, but fittable.
I'm skinny.
You watch as she looks like she's after she finishes writing on a piece of paper, she folds it twice and leans over to the opposite side of the porthole you're on, grabs a piece of wax that she quickly like lights a match under or holds like a lantern under to melt the wax and then stamps it to seal a letter. She then from a different compartment pulls out what appears to be like a notebook or something and just writes down a handful of things and pretty quickly closes that back up and puts it back into the side of her writing desk.
Okay.
Once she's done with that, it looks like she is moving to put her quill and inkwell away. And do you keep watching?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna turn around.
She's going to make a perception check.
Do I roll stealth or what do I do?
So you're
There's-
keeping watching.
Yeah.
She's standing up to do something else in the cabin.
Well, I mean,
I thought players make challenges, not.
If she's like looking to turn around, I would like.
She is doing it.
So okay,
She's getting up from the desk and
Okay.
is going to turn.
Okay, if she's like about
Okay.
to face the window, then I'm going to duck away.
Okay, yep. You duck away for a moment. You hear her walk over to a different part of the room, and then the lights in the room go out, and you hear a movement of cloth. And after maybe another 30 seconds, a minute or two, you don't hear much noise past that.
Nobody falls asleep that quick.
No.
No.
Bullshit.
Um,
How you know this is a fantasy game?
Laurel, should I get in there and steal that?
And she's not asleep. She's just like, stopped moving because she's trying to go to sleep.
I know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to just like report like, hey, we did all this stuff and she wrote stuff down. I have no idea what it is.
I said this was crazy.
At this point, the guard at the base of the tower has
She's
gotten
just a person.
to a point with the two of you that the distraction is no longer like it can't keep going.
We're
under
gonna get
current
arrested for
pretenses.
drunken.
What was it called?
And-
The big tooth lizard.
The
The
no, not
the
shallow.
deep dentist
Deep
snake.
dentist.
The
I haven't been to the
what was
dentist.
it? Oh, me neither.
Serpent.
Serpent. That was part of it
Right.
for sure.
So as I've said 4 or 5 times now, the deeply
hour.
fanged serpent.
That's it.
Yes. I've said that.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
Been
I'm so
saying-
sorry.
Okay, hold on. Stop apologizing. Quiet voices. We're all listening ears on. Okay.
Okay.
I will give you directions to the deeply fanged serpent right now.
Okay.
Okay.
We're both listening.
Mhm.
That's great. That's so good.
Mhm.
So you're gonna head down this road.
Down the road.
Yes. You're gonna take 2 rights.
2 rights.
It's gonna turn you around.
Oh no.
But that's important because you're going up a hill, right?
The right.
2 rights, so you're up a hill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Follow that road. It's going to take you a lot of distance.
Right up 2 hills. Got it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to see a really big sign that says Deeply Fanged Serpent at the top of this hill. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
At the top of the hill.
Right.
What's at the bottom?
You can find out tomorrow. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we're gonna go down this street, up 2 hills on the right.
On the right.
On the right.
Wait, that was up hills first before right. Oh, God. Okay, no.
And there's
Down
a big
the street.
sign.
2 rights.
Wait.
Down.
1 hill, 2 rights?
Down the street.
Oh.
2 rights. Up.
Down. Down.
Down.
Right.
Up.
Up.
Yep.
Right.
Deeply
No.
fanged.
Down.
Lizard.
Right. Up.
Down. Right. Right.
Left, right, left, right, up, down, up, down.
BA star.
No, it's going to take you to the Konami Cafe. You don't want to go there.
Oh, do they have food there?
I love
I'm so hungry.
No one has nerds there. Worse. Okay. Anyway, cabin's gone dark, quiet.
I mean, the desk isn't anywhere within reach of like.
It's about, when you look through, 3-ish yards away from the window.
Yards? Damn.
It's kind of, it's not fully central to the room, but also this is a large ship,
Yeah.
which is got more space for things than the Obstinate's Fit does.
Okay.
More room for activities.
Real quick question. That spark leaf that I got.
Yeah.
That creates like fire, right?
Right.
Distraction upon the distraction.
It's, my understanding was it's effectively flint and steel. They catch fire when torn, turns darkness in a 1-yard radius sphere centered on its base to shadows. It remains lit for the maximum of 1 round, which is 10 seconds, by the way, not 6. I forgot to talk about that. And then a bundle of spark leaves contains enough spark leaves to last for 1 adventure.
Okay.
I like that.
Oh fuck! We should just leave.
No, light a fire.
Started the fire.
What? Do you have an idea?
Loril will gesture for you to wait here. Loril will gesture for you to wait.
Just
And then she will climb down the rope. vine.
She just leaves.
so you just want me to? Did you?
Okay.
Okay.
Loril will climb down the vine,
Uh-huh.
drop to the ground,
Uh-huh.
out of sight of guard or anything.
Sure.
And then she will go to a roof a decent away from. Let's talk about range. Hypothetically,
What?
long range.
Sure.
And what that means.
So it's got a specific definition,
Yeah, I'd like to hear that definition.
which we both know, and I don't need to say it, but I'll say it just for the edification of the listener, which is who I.
Why don't
it's
you
who I
say
do
it
this
so
for.
I know you know it.
Right. Well, this is for the listeners, so it's not so you know I know it. So the listener knows it, and I'm not,
Because we're
fiercely-
both prepared.
We're both prepared, and that's why I'm not hitting enter on my find function to figure out what the range is.
And we believe you.
Good. There's nothing to not believe. Not believe. Okay.
Right.
Good.
2 hills.
2 hills. Not.
Not,
believe.
not. Believe.
Big sign.
Big sign.
It's
Lizards.
loading.
Teeth.
Teeth.
Lizards with
Dentist?
teeth.
W's, R's,
Lizards with teeth
S's,
wouldn't need a dentist. So
R's,
yeah.
range,
It's all adds
page
up.
Especially if it's
60.
deeply fanged.
It's
It's in there.
Range.
gotta get it out.
Okay, distance. Long. 100 yards.
Oh, great. Perfect. I'd like to get, say, 90-ish yards
90-ish yards.
away from the ship.
Mhm.
And I'd like to be, like on a roof, but also like it's dark, so like I'm pretty sneaky or hidden or somewhere. And I'll put an arrow into the mast or the planks or something.
Okay. Make an attack roll to hit.
Not trying to hit a person, just trying to hit the broadside
Right.
of a ship.
You're trying to hit the ship.
That's a 10.
Let me quickly pull up a ship's AC.
It's huge. I'm not trying to hurt it. I just want to put an arrow vaguely in the vicinity of a ship.
Okay, yeah, I'd count that as a challenge roll, not an attack roll against defense. So,
I'm not trying to damage the ship.
Sure.
I just want to put an arrow near it. And then I'm not going to wait to see if I succeeded because I'm leaving.
Okay, as soon as you
I'm
fire
going back to my
this
ship.
arrow, you bolt.
Wait. Dexter,
So-
wait here.
He's got it.
See.
Hold
He's
on.
got it.
Hold on. Commentary
It's gonna
timeout.
work.
I need to just narrate what just happens here.
It's gonna work, I
Saxter,
swear.
you're waiting.
Yeah.
You suddenly hear a really soft thunk, and then from up on top of the ship, awake! Awake! Someone shot the ship! A hollow gourd goes. After a couple seconds, the light in the cabin bursts on, and I have to remind you, you are holding onto a vine that is adhered to the side of the ship, not in any way hidden. The guard that is talking to the two of you down below looks up to see what's happening on the ship, sees the vine. This guard is going to yell something. I'm going to give you a brief second for the two of you to react as well. On
I'm going to tackle him.
Okay.
I was going to say, I heard the thunk and the thing, and I want to kiss him. I want to kiss him.
Okay, so you're trying to tackle, you're trying to kiss.
Actually,
we're going
can
to
we
resolve
flip
both
that?
of these things at the same time.
Can we flip that?
It's chaotic.
You tackle him, I kiss.
That's funnier.
Was not picturing the vine.
You have better strength. You have better.
Saxter, I need you to be like thinking of your next action because I'll come to you in just a moment.
Okay.
Was not picturing the vine dangling and super visible.
Yep.
Maybe we
it's-
both try to tackle and kiss
I
at
was
the same
thinking of,
time.
like using like a piece of
It's
vine,
like an awkward,
as, like
like-
a handle.
It's a whole thing. It latches on and then dangles down.
What are we rolling?
What are we rolling to
so
tackle kiss?
Who's tackling and who's kissing?
Both at the same time from both of us.
Start with a strength challenge roll
Okay.
against this guard who's trying to not get tackled.
15.
So I guess it's more of like a strength. 15
It doesn't. That beats him.
guard.
17
It's
if
got
we're
it.
adding strength, but 15 on the die.
Hold on, there is a
12 on the die, but 11 if we're adding strength.
So a bodyguard normally has a defense of 15 with medium armor, and he is wearing armor because he's on guard. So you,
Oh, he's just
What was
chatting up
yours
these
again?
Do we add strength to the roll?
Lydian guy.
Question mark?
it would be a
Yeah.
strength challenge roll. So yes,
Yes, so
Yeah.
17.
17. Okay. Linnaeus goes for the guard. He like brushes Linnaeus off, thinking he's still drunk. He's like, stop. And Barrett gets in there and fully tackles him to the ground. Now you said also kiss.
Yep.
So I
We were
need,
trying
I need
for
to
both
follow
at the
through
We're
on
same
that.
trying for
time.
both.
Right, yeah, I gotta follow through on that. Barrick, you're the one who got the tackle first, so make another
Then, yeah.
strength challenge roll to like, try to kiss him.
Barrett already succeeded the first
17.
roll.
Okay. In foul motion, you're able to grab this guard, tackle him.
Consent is very important, listeners.
It is.
He's trying to
It
push
is.
you away. Linnaeus, you missed your tackle, so
I did.
make a kiss check with a bane.
Okay. It's still strength.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh boy. Oh, that's cocked.
You just had to shoot the
3.
boat.
I was thinking,
You
like, a random
headbutt the
arrow,
soldier
like,
in like his side, and he's just
they'll
like,
raise
"Ah,
the
what
alarm,
the
they'll bring the captain, but like,
as
the
Barrick
captain will
covers
leave
his
her
lips.
cabin, and then you can quick grab the letter and leave.
Saxter, you have a moment where, and I'm gonna like break this down to
Sideways.
10-second increments. I'm gonna say that actually that the lights of the cabin have not lit yet.
Okay.
They're still dark.
Oh.
Up on top, there has been an alarm that has been raised, which has alerted people that something's happening.
Okay.
So if you don't move, you're very likely to be caught.
Right.
The question is, what do you want to do
Why?
with this?
He's off the ship.
Well,
He doesn't have a bow.
okay. Real quick.
Why be caught?
Sparkleaf. I'm tangling off of a fucking
There are
little
guards
vine,
in
right?
the tower that can look over and see, oh shit, that's a vine right there.
It's dark.
But also, it like thinking from a guard's perspective, like maybe you're somewhere trying to get them looking this way while Saxter is climbing up the side of the ship.
Well,
like,
guards are
that
in
would
a...
make sense. That would make sense.
Guards
to
are
me.
in a look around them right now.
That
Something's
doesn't make
happening.
any sense.
Okay.
I'm not going to hire you to guard anything of mine ever.
Activating a Sparkleaf.
Okay.
What would that be? Like, would that,
Using an item is an action.
that's an action. It would like
Using an item is
so
an action.
If I here's what I want to do.
Okay.
And tell me if I can't pull this off with like an action, like a thing. I want to quickly vault into the thing, activate it.
Movement, got it.
I'm imagining the Sparkleaf, and I want to implement it kind of like a flashbang, throw it at her face to temporarily like blind her.
Okay.
Which in a
Okay.
pitch black room that like it would make her eyes dilate. She wouldn't be able to see me. I'd be a silhouette.
I'm still listening. Continue.
Get to the room, grab the thing, run back to the window, and
interactions.
jump out of it.
Okay.
Could I
that's
pull that off?
movement.
And
Because
you said it was 3 yards.
this would
3
be
yards,
a
right?
quote-unquote slow turn
Uh-huh.
to do actions and movement. You are using movement to get in. You're using an action to Sparkleaf. You're using one of your 2 minor actions on a slow turn to open the dresser, and your second to grab the notebook or the letter.
Dresser?
Yeah,
I
writing
thought
desk.
just the letter.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yes.
don't know.
Yeah.
You're there.
The letter.
Because the letter's
letter.
on top.
I started a
Right.
distraction.
Right.
Okay, so you're going to go for the ladder, and then the rest of your movement will be getting out of the ship. When you're out of the ship, what is your next action going to be movement? Are you going to stop on the vine? Or are you going to try to jump somewhere? Are you going to drop somewhere?
I can safely fall 30 feet without taking damage. Is there anything 30 feet below the ship, or is it a
There's
full-
nothing 30 feet below the ship. The
But-
ship is
but there
50
are
feet up in the air.
buildings. But there are buildings
There's
nearby.
no buildings directly underneath the ship.
But you could jump to a building.
Right, I'm running. I can jump across 80 yards if I'm moving at least 2 yards. So I can jump 80 yards.
You could get across this little courtyard around the tower to another building.
Okay, then I guess I would try and do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
This
awesome.
all seems reasonable, and I think for you the best part is none of that is going to require a roll.
Perfect.
So you vault into the room. As you're running, you ignite the spark leaf and huck it in the direction that you quickly pick up on the bed being, while making your way towards the bed. You hear a loud yell of surprise. There's, ah! And
What I was anticipating.
you get to the writing desk.
This is
You
exactly
snatch
what I was
up the
hoping
letter
for.
and quickly push off of the desk in the other direction back towards the porthole. You dive out the window, twisting around, grab the vine by one hand to then swing and launch yourself across the courtyard past the tower. And as that's happening, you are just quietly, you look downwards. Derek and Linnaeus are full snug in this garden.
Sloppy.
What the fuck happened?
Linnaeus just kissing sides of him, and Barrick is full has the face and is kissing. It catches you fully by surprise. You don't know what led to this, and you're a little worried. I'm
Very
just gonna
momentarily.
put that on your character. It's a little concerning.
Poor guy.
Oh my god.
But after the half second of confusion that is fortunately afforded to you by your ability to launch yourself through the air in such a way, being lighter than air, you quickly roll onto this roof of one building and slide into the shadows of that building's alcove and ability.
ninja as
And
fuck.
in a very crisp series of movements have made it out of sight.
Sick. That is
That
awesome.
went better than I could have.
That is fucking
anticipated it
awesome.
going.
It's like,
That was
it's like the
awesome.
first 5 minutes of the
See, I
movie
anticipated
Wanted.
going much better than this.
No,
This is pretty
pictured
much
us-
what I expected.
I
yeah.
figured we were going to crash and burn really hard and something
I
terrible
was
was going to happen.
really
so this
worried
has
about
gone
just
great.
whiffing a roll.
This is
All it takes is
wonderful.
one.
I did
riff
whiff my
roll.
kiss roll though, so
That's fine. You're still kissing.
No,
Just
you
not
got
where
the,
you had
you got the
originally
kiss. You just
intended.
missed the tackle.
yeah. No, I missed both.
Oh,
I am just awkwardly kissing the air around him, I think.
The guard is like trying to fight against the two of you at this point. And
you got to say thank you so much.
the guard is not able to push you off in this round. What do the two of you two do? You don't know anything else that's really happening. You've just gone to tackle and kiss this guard. So are you going to keep doing that? Are you going to...
I mean, I feel like we've thrown him off enough that maybe he's more focused on this situation than what was going on up at the ship. So I feel like maybe we're good now and we can just get off of him. Be like, oh, I'm so sorry. That's what we do where I'm from when you're really thankful for someone for giving you directions. So I just thought I would extend my culture
a
to
fat,
you.
juicy one right on the lips.
We do.
We
And
tackle
we
first.
tackle them
So
aggressively, and then we kiss them.
Give me a deception with a bane.
This dude's emigrating to Bakari like immediately.
He's like, dang.
What a
Like,
place
damn,
to live.
This place is great.
Duh, what? I'm sorry.
So deception is intellect.
Deception.
And you have a bane.
Can
on
I
this
use
roll.
my action to
11.
help?
With a bane?
okay.
With a bane. And a -1 for my
Whoa.
intellect, so 11.
Whoa!
Wow.
Rolled a 13.
The
Spy master over here.
guard is just frankly dumbfounded by whatever just happened. He's like, sure. I have something else to do with it. Good night. I need a
Thank you again. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He stopped paying attention to the two of you as long as you don't like try to come back near him and is like looking up at the ship.
We casually,
hear-
drunkenly stroll away and then book it.
Continue singing.
Okay.
And then
You
run.
hear voices from above yelling like, "We see a vine! Look for New Gaians!" But
They don't know.
How could we have put the vine up there and also have
everybody
been
has-
tackling and kissing this guy?
Living vine.
you two had a like brief alibi. They're looking around for the source of like who's shooting bows, and somehow you all have gotten away with whatever
We
just
all
happened there.
did this.
You all, I'm presuming, start to rendezvous back at the Obstinate's Fit.
Yes.
Probably, yeah. that's
Yeah.
what
I'm
it
trying
is.
to decide if I go straight to the ship or if I have a quick drink at a random upper city
No, we're
could
gonna
go to
think
the
you got
bar.
caught.
and then
That
walk
would give us
back.
another alibi.
That would give us another alibi.
That's why I'm like, do I have a quick drink and say that like, oh, I went here for a nightcap and then went home?
How long did this take?
This whole thing?
Yes. Like from
from
leaving.
the time of distraction to the time of alarm, that was about a minute.
I was thinking from leaving Delicate.
Oh,
Like, would Lady Serevek still be there? Would she be at home?
you don't know
Okay.
because you did not follow her. Do you
Not
wanna-
going back to Delicate.
You're going back to
Not going back to
not.
Delicate.
Okay.
Alibi.
I left. It'd be
Second
weird to go
alibi.
back.
Okay.
Then I will go to the deeply fanged
I don't
serpent
need an
and have
alibi.
a drink.
Okay.
I'm rich.
And
I
then
would
if
not-
anybody asks, I just lost you on the way. I don't know where you went.
From the top of the building that I landed on, can I surreptitiously look overhead and try and find a topless man in the night?
Topless? Oh,
Who else would I be talking about?
That would be me.
Sapper City.
You might just want a topless man.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Sometimes you need a topless man, and you go find him in the middle of the night.
I'm looking for a specific one, Owen.
Aren't we all?
I'm not trying to influence your character. I'm just trying to understand. Yeah, sure. Roll perception for me.
Yeah. Fuck. That's a 4.
Okay. Roll with a boon because they're not being well.
Yeah,
hidden.
we're not
They're
hiding
pretty
at this
obvious,
point. We're
but
singing
you need to roll
We're
a 6.
singing.
I rolled a 6. I
You rolled
got a 10.
Okay. Because they're not
Nice.
being discreet in their actions, you pretty easily figure out where they are. Sort of raucously singing for a little bit. Do you keep singing even after you've gotten a distance away?
No, after a
I
distance.
feel like after we
split.
were out of like earshot, kind of, we just started booking it.
Okay.
Yeah.
in
you
earshot.
like catch the tail end of it, and you're able to see them like sort of quickly hustling their way back through the city towards
Okay.
the tower.
Yeah, I'd like to catch up to them. Like get down to street level and catch
Okay.
up on them. And I'm
think-
Okay.
faster than them.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think we were gonna split up too.
Okay. Well, I'd be following you because I wouldn't be able to recognize you. You're
Oh,
you're
yeah.
faceless
Oh,
and you're
that's
wearing
true.
different clothes than I usually recognize you from.
But you knew
I would be next
she was
to
with me.
Linnaeus, though. Yeah?
Oh, I thought you guys were splitting up.
We are, but I think we're...
But I think
The
you're
way that
so
you're
much faster than us.
Yeah, the way that you're explaining it, I feel like you'd catch up to us before we split
Okay.
off.
Yeah, I would.
Also, you
Yeah.
were already seen together. You should just play into it and pretend to be drunk for the rest of the night.
Well, yeah, that was kind of the idea. I was going to go
Go to the deeply
to the deeply
serpent.
fanged serpent and get more drinks and then just say, like, oh, I lost Linnaeus because
Gotcha.
he drunkenly wandered off as we were making our way here. And that's our alibi.
Yeah, I want to catch up to them, and as I approach, hand Linnaeus his vest back. Like, hey, you might want to blend in a little bit.
Yeah, thanks.
Um,
How'd it go?
we can talk in private. I don't want to be overheard, but mission accomplished, I guess.
Cool. You're gonna go drink.
You're going to go wink.
I'm gonna go wink.
Who are you winking at?
Barrick.
Oh.
We're winking at each other.
Well,
It's a cultural thing.
Where are you splitting off to? Like, where were you going again?
I was gonna go find Lady Serevek.
Okay.
She gave me her address. Theoretically, it's her house.
Okay. I'm not going to follow you to that. I'm going to go with Barrick.
Okay.
I could.
I'm going to the deeply fanged serpent to continue my alibi.
Yes.
That sounds good. I'll also follow you.
Okay. You start making your way about and across the city.
2 rights up a hill.
Sure. Loril, you were going back to the Obstinate? Or no, you were going to... What were you doing? Sorry.
Laura was thinking of stopping in for a drink somewhere on her way back to the ship. You know, she's casually strolling through the upper city. She's clearly rich and belongs, so, like, where's the need for an alibi?
Okay.
But she'll go ahead and give herself anyone anyways and at least stop in somewhere and get
Okay.
a drink or something.
Sure. Yeah, you find somewhere that's still kind of open later at night. It's separate for where the 3 of them went just due to how you ended up escaping. Unless you want to, like, cross the city to get to bed where they were. Okay. Were you still going to Serevek's?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll get there in a moment. 2 of you were going to Deeply Fanged Serpent.
The DFS.
Saxton. Okay. You're going to DFS it.
DFS.
TFS.
Did you ditch your bow somewhere? Or are you just casually walking around in the upper city with a bow?
Tons of people have bows. I don't know. That's a good question. Do tons of people have weapons? Like in general in Lorm? Or, yeah.
Lower
in
city,
Lorm.
definitely. In upper city, depends. Some people are rich enough to have bodyguards. Others keep their weapons on them. So it's plausible that you have a bow on you.
You don't have a bodyguard, so
You
Yeah.
are your own
Yeah,
bodyguard.
you
I'll
went
keep
somewhere
my
else.
bow.
So you...
yeah. You went somewhere else.
I might have. Never mind. I don't think it matters.
Okay.
I was just like, oh, I'll ditch one of my arrows so I have an even number of arrows again. But like that's dumb. Like nobody's gonna check again. Loril's rich.
You find a late night bar called Puzzles.
Why is it
Why
called
is it
puzzle?
called
Why is it called
Puzzles?
puzzles?
Exactly.
That's the puzzle. It's brilliant.
As long as it's like a nice place, right? She's blending in here.
For upper city, it's, decent.
Sure.
Okay. So Barrick and Saxter at the DFS. I'm gonna leave there. That's fine. I don't think there's anything immediately for me to address there.
It's Chuck there.
Relax.
He's in jail.
I know. Just kidding.
He's in prison, potentially dead.
Maybe, question mark. We never really got an answer to that one.
Actually, that's a good point. Let me just.
Guard was real busy.
Linnaeus, you go to a building that is specifically like it presents itself as a like long-term stay hotel for people who will pay an amount of money to have a room for a year or so, without like having to have up to a year is usually like how long but like a month or so is for the more normal stay duration. But it's a pretty nice spot. There's like some people watching the door, and it's the lobby's quite lovely. But as you come up to the entrance, one of the people watching go, "Excuse me, can I help you?" And you see he's clearly caught on the fact that you are shirtless.
I put my vest back on. Yeah.
You got your vest back.
I did,
Okay,
yeah.
I missed
Sax
that.
gave it back to me. Now I'm charming again.
The person stops you with less pretense and it just more politely says, "Good evening, sir. How can I help you tonight?"
Hi, I'm meeting someone here.
Certainly. Is there someone I can call ahead for you?
Lady Serevek?
Yes. I can give you her room information gladly. One moment, please. And
Is he actually going to go get it?
He opens the door for you and gestures to a small set of cushioned seats that you can sit on while you wait.
I sit down.
Sounds
very
like this isn't that
richly.
Sure. You sit down for a moment, and he heads over to a he goes to move upstairs. After a couple minutes, he comes back down and says, "She's looking forward to your presence in her room. Right this way, please," and walks you up a couple flights of stairs to a room pretty close to the top, and leads you into goes over to a very nice carved established and engraved wooden door, and just opens the door, which was left unlocked for you to enter into, and says, "Have a pleasant evening."
Thank you so much.
And you see he holds out his hand with a white glove on it.
I give him a sapphire.
He nods as if that's normal. And
That's what they do. They nod
normal.
and act as normal unless it's
Unless you did something
Unless it's
bad.
unless it's not enough.
you give them a diamond. You're like,
I can't fuck this up, guys.
I think sapphire is a good call. Yeah, that's
I angered the last guy. I gave him a sliver.
a sliver. He's like,
He was just
Yeah,
he was
chose
a
that.
criminal. What did he want? Okay.
was pretty funny.
as you enter into the room, you note
Linnaeus
that
is learning.
It's very dimly lit. There are some sparse candles around the room. There's a raging fireplace over to one side. And
What is the weather like outside? Is it chilly?
It was chilly today, yes.
Okay.
If I remember the weather correctly.
Nipples are hard.
I was thinking, is the fireplace reasonable or is it too hot?
It's helpful to have this fireplace right now. Over through the light of the fireplace, you see one long fingernailed hand holding a wine glass above the back of a very tall chair. What do you do? Let me also say here.
You're gonna make her.
You tell me when you want to cut away from this, or unless you have an ulterior motive. We can stop at any point.
I'm gonna go over and take a sip of the wine.
Okay. As
the glass,
you
just sip it out of her
put a
bag.
silly straw in.
you
Pull a
lean
straw out of my
over the
vest.
back of the chair and take a sip of the wine, which her hand just gently inclines. You also see straight down her cleavage. She is wearing a barely there nightdress, and you get a great look.
Okay. Yeah, unless she's gonna throw me out a window, I'm gonna just chill there.
She does not throw you out a window.
Great.
She throws you other places.
Alibi.
All right.
It's a hell of an alibi.
I got the rich lady on my side. We're good.
I burglarized a ship. I jumped like 100 yards. But
I drank wine.
You
and
have the
looked at some
coolest.
boobs.
You have the coolest story tonight.
I just sexually assaulted a guard. You know what I mean?
Oh God.
Okay. We're going to cut to the next morning.
Tasteful fade to black.
Unnecessary fade to black. I know this podcast is marked as explicit, but I don't know if I'm going to ERP with one of my friends on it.
No, we're good.
But Lisa's face was being so pink. It was so fun.
I got sunburned
Usually
today.
it's just me.
It's a sunburn.
I believe you.
Okay. Upkeep check. Start of the day. We're going to say that Barrick and Saxter, you're able to get back to the Obstinate's Fit. Lorella is able to as well. So you're all able to get an 8-hour rest. If you had any missing HP, you're going to heal it by your healing rate. Additionally, if any of you have living gear and have spent a charge for that living gear, you should take the damage for that charge spent. If any of you do not have ready access to food, which you do because you're in the town and you have the ship and the supplies there, you would have to spend ration, but you don't. None of you have strain. Let's see. If any of you used a power, regain all of that. And then I'm going to ask for someone to roll for the weather. 3 of you roll 1d6, please.
1.
Ooh,
3.
I didn't roll anything.
Okay.
1,
5.
3, 5.
9.
That's
7, 9, 11, 13.
Normal conditions. You hate to see
After
it,
a
folks.
perfectly normal night.
After a perfectly normal night.
After a hot and steamy night. A perfectly normal day.
It was the night before a normal day. And all through Lorm.
All through House Lord.
Linnaeus, could you make a... We're going to just sort of summarize into a will check.
Walk of shame.
It's not that. This is for something else. Because... Yeah, will check.
16.
Okay. You have a great night.
Okay. Excellent.
Your whole day is great. You're walking on sunshine.
Whoa. Don't it feel good?
So, you head back towards the Obstinate's Fit. And after a little bit, the rest of you convene. Saxter, what do you do with that letter?
Well, I had tucked it away, but once we're back on the ship and we're all together, I want to gather everybody and say, hey, this is what we did all that for. I think we ought to open it together.
It's just going to be like a Dear Dad or something.
I know, I'm going to be so sad.
We didn't open it last night.
No, I was
I
waiting.
wasn't there.
Here.
Yeah, I was waiting for you guys because I'm polite.
I show up the next morning.
So yeah, I'm gonna.
We're establishing a rock hard
There's no reason. No reason I can't just snap the seal. I mean, I'm not planning on returning this.
See, initially I was thinking we would try to return it, but that didn't,
It's pretty obvious that it got stolen. I mean,
We
at
should
this point.
probably burn it afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So yeah, I'm gonna
It
pop
didn't go how I was hoping it would.
the seal and open that.
Not how I was
How are you
hoping.
went
how I
better than I
expected.
thought it would.
I expected at least one of us to end up in prison,
I thought
honestly.
we were going to get captured.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
have to figure that out.
Yeah.
I want to write the letter, which won't be that long. Holy crap! Why are all of these written on? What the fuck? Most of these were blank. All right, we're gonna reduce, reuse, recycle, and I'm gonna write this on the back.
I have paper right here if you need.
Reduce, reuse,
Yeah, but it's
recycle,
not
reverse
colorful and
the
small. It's not something I can hand to Brandon to give extra suspense,
That's fair.
as I've done before.
I will be immediately sharing it with the group. So
Yeah. But it's still more fun if you
Just read it and react, and then we have to wait.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, I can do
What does
that.
it say?
Come
on, tell us. Saxter. God.
Jesus. Calm down. You need to calm down.
Wait, don't.
That's good.
I'm reading to myself first.
Of course.
You told him to.
I did, yeah. I expected.
This is all going according to plan.
Saxter's brow furrows, and he looks a little concerned before he clears his throat and starts reading to the group. To Serevek Laurier on Vosh and Archipelagos. Hemok, there are some seekers in Lorm that know what happened to Tzvi. They work on a small skyship for House Niena. Phil, find a solution?
I'll.
I'll find a solution. Why is your eye looking like an F? I'm sorry. EN signed. So
Quick.
Looks like an eye to me.
okay, it's just me. I'm a dick.
No, I'm just
Sorry.
kidding.
So it looks like they're on to us.
Worth it. Am
Well,
I right?
it looks like they're behind Svi, and that means potentially the pirate attack.
I wonder if the pirates came here to like collect a payment, or to like
A ransom.
a ransom, or to
Or deliver
swap
a
out-
demon.
Deliver, yeah.
But they've been here since we've gotten here, and they would have heard something. I mean, the key in any good ransom is communication with the person you're trying to get
That's
money
true.
from.
They said Archipelagos?
Yeah. South of us.
Mhm.
Yeah. Serevek Laurier.
This is the first time any of you have heard the name Hemok.
Including the will.
Yep.
Seems like
Well.
we should go check out.
I feel like she was onto us before we burglarized her skyship.
She spoke to me very pointedly, so I think you're
She
correct.
said several things that
I'm-
were very
I'm
pointed.
Very
I'm
strange.
Yeah.
saying that now that we've stolen this, I mean, I
She
feel
doesn't
like
know it was us.
Well, if she already kind of suspected us of doing certain things,
We've got some alibis.
we do have some alibis.
we
That
followed
is
her to
true.
the ship. She was robbed very shortly after meeting us. I mean, she might
That's
think it's a
true.
coincidence. I don't know how stupid she is.
As far as the guards know, we just happened to stumble by where her ship was moored. Nobody knows you guys were there.
I mean, I was with Lady Serevek all night. I don't know what you guys were doing.
I was drinking at the Deeply Fanged Serpent with Saxter after our dinner at Delicate.
True, but
I don't
no
know.
offense,
She won't act
Linnaeus, but
Regardless of
Your-
what she
your-
suspects.
your outfit kind of stands out in a crowd.
Yeah,
feel like
but I
there
was
might-
with Lady Serevek all night.
But before you were with Lady Serevek, which
I was
congrats,
making
by the
my way to Lady Serevek and nothing else.
I feel like we're at risk of being found out, like right
even
now.
Even if she knows it was us, she will not act overtly.
I feel like the
We
law's
will
on
have to.
the law's on her side. I mean, we did steal from her. None of this
She,
implicates.
even if she knows exactly that it was the four of us, she will not act overtly.
Not yet.
But we will need to be on our guard.
How can you say that so confidently? I mean, why wouldn't she just call the guards? I mean,
she could have
It's
the
not
entire
part of the
night.
game.
the game
It's
is on
unbefitting
the
of the
Sky
game.
Islands. We're on foreign soil. Anything goes now.
She also could have called the guards all night. They could have come looking for us at any point.
It's a big town, as they said. I mean, Lorm is pretty huge. They
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
know
she
where to
knows
start.
us.
The game is between the houses. It's nothing to do with the location of the island.
But we are not part of a house. I'm point to the other people that aren't you.
Still, it's how she thinks.
I just don't understand why her solution wouldn't be overt. It'd be the easiest thing in the world to just call the guards on us and investigate us.
Where's the game in that?
Why does there have to be
We
a game
also-
all the time?
We might have information she's looking for. If we get arrested or killed, then she's not going to get it.
She's not going to get it unless she catches us.
She'll take matters into her own hands, but she'll try to do it quietly and through a cat's paw. Do cats exist in this setting? Through a cat's paw.
Okay.
Cats aren't made of metal.
They're allowed.
They exist.
They're.
I may be wrong, but I unfortunately know how they think.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts?
Rarely.
You said barely?
Rarely.
Rarely.
Hey, Barrett.
My intellect's 9. I don't have very many thoughts.
That's just barely below average. That's so dismissive of people.
Just kidding.
That's what I am in real life. Excuse me. Hey, Barrick.
Yeah.
I feel really bad about tackling that guard
Yeah, I kind of do too.
and then kissing him.
I really do, yeah. So
We can't really make it up.
No.
Because then
then he'll know.
he'll know.
Should we, like, I don't know, send him something nice?
Fruit basket?
Fruit basket.
Fruit basket, anonymous flowers.
A nice meal.
Might just
I
freak
don't
him
know.
out.
That's true too.
I think we're just gonna have to
I
live
think we're
with
just gonna
this.
have to.
We'll kiss you again.
Forget you
Nowhere
ever
is
saw
safe.
us. I do think we should maybe just live with that, but also
I think we're gonna have to just live
we're
with
just gonna have to live with it, Eric.
That's a choice we made.
I do think we should go find
Ivan?
Mm-hmm.
and see if the pirates are still here. Like we still have that in front of us. That should be some of our focus, I think.
We should also think about taking the dragon up in his offer.
Yeah, I also don't trust that guy.
I don't trust him at all.
It might have been because he was mean to me and said plants don't talk or have wisdom, but
I think he was a dick to everybody.
Yeah.
he was a dick, yeah.
No offense, Owen. I know that was you.
No, that was right. In the recap, I said he was a
Oh,
prick.
yeah.
I am interested in finding out more, though. I want to know what happened to this book,
It's
what's going on with it, what's going on with
Right.
everything happening.
it's a way for us to formally continue to investigate and to look into the pirates and potentially afford ourselves some protection should House Nguyen try to respond.
Yeah.
That does sound like the most.
We've potentially
sensible
made
choice.
ourselves some powerful enemies last night, and we may want to consider having allies on our side.
If I want to ally with anybody, I think it might be the Demon Hunter. His intentions seem the most pure and straightforward of everybody else's.
I agree with that, but
The
I
the
think-
dragon really clammed up when I mentioned Nagas. Before I even brought it up, he brought up Nagas and their beliefs about human blood. I am not convinced that that he's not under their influence in some way, just like seemingly the leadership in Lorm, the rest of the leadership.
Oh, also, there was something weird when we were going down.
Saxter like totally bought into the call. Well, I'm really sorry. Like I know it was super convincing. I was like, oh, like they have really good points, but like,
Do you say that?
no.
Well, I mean, the cult is their word for the group. I think they're more of a commune. Honestly, they're pacifists. They
cults call themselves.
I know, but I mean,
Well, the cult
especially
can also be kind of anything. It's just a lot of people who believe the same thing and get together and eat soup. Like,
yeah. I mean, calling them a cult.
I do that every Sunday.
Yeah. Calling them a cult seems like a pretty good way for the corrupt hierarchy of Lorm to discredit this group.
Cult strike fear.
Yeah, the second you call them a cult, they immediately become something to not be feared.
Lose all their
What's their name again?
The
The
cult of
the Dawn on the Dimming Naga.
Dawn on the Dimming Naga.
They're not called the.
But
They
there's
don't
the
call
cult of-
themselves.
Naga.
They
the
don't call
cult of
themselves a
light?
cult. They're
Not the
are there-
cult of the Dawn of the Dimming.
They don't call themselves
Okay.
the cult. No.
I don't think so. But
But they are referred to as a cult by
The townspeople.
By their
the
opposition.
townspeople, by their
Yeah.
opposition.
I've called plenty of groups cults
Fair.
before.
I also think
So-
this is the most progressive city in the entirety of Asunder.
You've bought into the leadership just as readily as Saxter's bought into their perspective.
Oh, I don't
on
trust
things.
the Queen at all.
I know, but
I
I
don't
trust
trust
Lady
anyone.
Serevek less.
I trust no one.
I trust no one.
yeah, I don't trust any of them. The fact that she doesn't even talk to us is weird. Like, we've never heard her voice. She could just be like a bitch, like J-Lo, and like has her assistants talk to waiters and stuff like that. So that like, I don't know. Apparently J-Lo does that.
She does.
She's an
Do
asshole.
the Naga speak a language we can understand?
But
That's what
I thought they had
I
their own
believe
language.
they have a separate language called Nagis, and then they also are known to be able to converse in trade.
And trade is the common
Yeah.
language, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
my thought with the dragon is that he is invested in ending the Demon's Blood thing.
Mm.
It's like, even if he...
So you think?
even if he's shady for other reasons,
Yeah.
still wants to fund us to go investigate the Demon Blood thing, which then gives us leave to go grab Ivan and go investigate the Demon Blood thing.
I am
Yeah.
for at least under doing this work under the pretense of helping the dragon. I don't know if I want to.
I don't know if I
fully-
trust him yet.
I don't trust him. I don't want to like fully throw myself
Yeah,
into a mission for him,
let-
but I would like to go under the pretense of we're doing this for the dragon, for the queen.
Yeah, Laurel will be completely frank that like she does not fully know who to trust yet, and that's usually how the game goes.
There were also weird like lever button things in the walls on the way down to the dragon. I don't know if you guys caught that, but
You told me about it, but I didn't.
yeah,
see
the
it.
guards
Shit.
clicked them on the way down. I couldn't figure out what they were doing.
I wonder if it's a way to ensure that people aren't wandering where they aren't supposed to.
We already had the bell vests on though.
But notices of
The wooden bell vests.
when groups are leaving the entrance versus arriving at their destination to make sure that nobody's split
Wandering
off or
off.
anything's happened.
You all are having this conversation on the
Yeah, we're in
deck
our cabin.
of the
No,
obstinate.
we're in
sphere.
our cabin. We're in the cabin. The door is shut.
Okay.
I feel like we would gather in your cabin and talk about
Maybe
this.
Guo is there, but that's a maybe.
Sure. You hear from outside
No, Guo's there.
the
Guo is in it. It's gonna be a spy. It's gonna be great.
We trust
L.U.
Google,
Rosh
obviously.
knocks on the door and says, pardon, Captain, there's a couple members of the Queen's Chorus here asking to talk to Linnaeus. And that's where we're going to end.
Wow.
Did
You're
your
too
speech
memorable.
Finally kept up with you.
You're too memorable. You're too beautiful.
Too beautiful.
Hey everyone, thanks again for listening. Sorry if this episode had a few weird pops and crackles and noises. I set up the mics a little differently and I've learned from it. I'll try to fix them in the next one. In the meantime, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or want an unsatisfactory email response, you can reach out to unreliableemail@gmail.com. Wait, unreliablepod@gmail.com. Anyway, thank you, and I hope you have an unreliable day.
Hey, Solsticer.
Solsticer?
Solsticer.
The Celements
Solsticer.
is sinister and horrible.
Yeah, like the solstice.
Solsticer. Hey, Solsticer.
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 Solsticer. Now say it 5 times really fast.
Solsticer. Sponsored by Train.
Ken's people. My Ken.
You gotta wait. There's the windows.
Bong, 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 bong.
Just them.
Them.
How about them?
It is Pride Month.
They sure
Talk about
are.
them.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't make her mad.
She's also one of the strongest people we have in our group, so don't make her mad.
Yeah, and she has a wolf.
I was talking about Michaela.
So am I.
It's
Damn.
someone's boss died. They pinned it back on me.
blame it on you.
Shit.
Damn.
This enchanting man was implying that it would be a great idea if we just all killed our bosses.
Oh.
He was so beautiful. I just
To-
couldn't say no.
To be fair, that wasn't you. You didn't tell anybody to kill their bosses.
No, you didn't. I
That
think
was
you did.
Sax.
Yeah, that was Sax.
I was the one standing on a box, though. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And shirtless. in a
Everyone's
grass
gonna
skirt.
everyone's gonna remember that you said it.
Your running mate does reflect poorly on you.
I wasn't even disguised as a plant by then.
Green.